Now, I'm going upriver, and I'm going to kick that son of a bitch and Bison Sash so hard, all the other Bison wannabes are gonna feel it. I'm RazörFist. Say hello to the nice people, Tara and Gel.
Hello again, folks.
We're gonna open with dad jokes. This is the dad joke
jokes?
stream. This is the dad joke stream. How do you start a Jewish marathon? Roll a penny down a hill. All right, let's do this.
Lord. Before we get started, we have some insane people who donated hours before we started.
We did indeed.
Hawaiian Pizza Master Race says, March 14th marked a historic anniversary. For 135 years, Karl Marx has been in hell. The only honest communist I've ever heard said was this: communism killed 100 million people, and I don't care. Their sacrifices were necessary.
Right.
What a piece of shit.
Somebody asked, when does a joke become a dad joke? Oh, but when it becomes apparent? Ouch.
Ugh.
Ouch. But no, it becomes a dad joke when it has an actual punchline. Fun fact, millennials can't joke. All they can do is meme. That's all they can do. It's sad. It's sad. The art of the joke has been lost, and anything that is an actual joke is considered a dad joke now.
No Fat Chick says, how many gays can you fit on a bar stool? 4 if you turn it upside down. Never heard that one before?
I love the Blackie Lawless one. How do you separate the men from the boys in San Francisco? With a crowbar.
Right.
Fucking love it.
He also asks, what's your favorite hot sauce?
Oh, legit? I'll tell you what. Gangrel just released a hot sauce. I shit you not. Gangrel, the WWF wrestler, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, he has a hot sauce now. So I'm going to endorse that without having tasted it, because it's fucking Gangrel. I don't give a shit. I'm going to go get some.
We still have to try JR's barbecue sauce.
Yeah, maybe. You remember in WCW? Oklahoma?
Oh, yeah.
Pouring the barbecue sauce on Medusa. Juventud Guerrera, one of the great defensive linemen from Tijuana State.
Tijuana State.
Hoovy! Hoovy! Pinata! All right. Okay, let's get ready to do this, shall we?
Cocaine and Cocaine Accessories says,
I'll tell you what.
when I was in the 8th grade, I was caught masturbating in a public shower. I thought it wouldn't be a big deal, but apparently I ruined that school trip to Auschwitz. Oh, dear. Since Razor prefers men, Taryn, tits or ass?
It depends on which mirror he's looking into at the time.
Ah.
You see?
I'm gonna say tits.
Okay.
I'm a boob man. Let's see. And Testicular Tactics says, Bolshevik both literally and figuratively sounds like bullshit. There aren't enough commie-killing games. There aren't even many Vietnam games. Ever had a threesome?
What?
You heard the man.
There aren't enough what games?
You know, games where you kill communists or games that take place in Vietnam.
Both those are the same thing.
Okay.
Those are the same thing. I agree, though. I think there should be more Vietnam-like shooters and the like. I think that would be pretty boss. And no, I've never had a threesome. Never had the opportunity.
General Gentile
I'm not
Genitals.
particularly interested either.
General Gentile Genitals says,
You get one good partner instead of 2 shitty ones. It's true! Quality over quantity, my friends.
your name is now Razorman Fistensteinoblatt for collecting all these YouTube shekels. What do you call a French gay person? A faggot?
The dad joke stream is full blow. It is a full flower, folks. Let's do it.
Rank in order of the music that would play in your own personal hell. Radiohead, Nirvana, or Pearl Jam?
All of the above. Oh, shit. Rank in order of unlistenableness. I would say number one would probably be... Radiohead has actually a few okay tunes. Listenable tunes. We'll put it that way. Listenable tunes. So they're probably dick last. Pearl Jam first. They're bad. Nirvana next. Yeah, that would be my official power rankings. Or lack of power rankings.
And before we're caught up, unironic Deisvault.
Do make sure it's...
Oh yeah, I have. I'm on top of it.
Okay, sweet.
Let's see if I can offend you guys. Your mama is so fat, when she sat in Walmart, she lowered the prices.
What?
What's the last thing that went through the minds of the 9/11 jumpers? Their ankles.
Of course.
Are there any of your friends filthy, godless liberals?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, many of my friends are liberals. That sounds like somebody about to bash a gay guy. I have many liberal friends. But no, like, seriously, that's kind of... It's true.
Yeah.
It's called being an adult, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I've got a few.
You wind up with liberal friends. You wind up with friends from all strata, essentially. All right. So, folks, for those who are not aware, we did a stream of this a while back. We reviewed this game last year in pre-release, and it was already superb.
Yeah.
Oh, how's it sounding, by the way? I want to make sure the volume levels are good.
It's a tad loud.
Okay. So I'll make sure. Let's, futz with those volume...
Oh yeah, that's really loud.
Okay, let's futz with those volume levels. Alright, that should be okay. Let's try that again. Once more from the diaphragm. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, we're good? Yeah, so for those who are not aware, to begin my whole fucking rigmarole from the beginning, for those who are unaware, we reviewed Ghost of a Tale in pre-release last year. Even in pre-release, it was absolutely superb. This is a medieval kind of anthropomorphic stealth game, I suppose. It's essentially owes a lot to Redwall, Secret of Nim, things like that, and it's really cool. It's kind of half RPG, half stealth game, a little bit open world, do quests and so forth when you fucking want to. Really kick-ass game. This is the full release. The full release of Ghost of the Tale has finally happened, and there's been a pretty sizable update every day since launch. The one I just downloaded was like half a gig. So, this should be interesting. There's clearly been a lot of things that have changed in the game, and I am looking forward to seeing what the difference is. We also streamed this after we reviewed it, and pretty much everybody who watched it said, wow, this looks really good, so let's see! Ghost of a Tale, bitches.
Oh, and happy St. Patrick's Day, people. Stop looking at me like that. I don't have any Irish jokes, okay?
You don't have any Irish jokes?
Hold on, I'm looking.
You've got to...
Guess what, folks? I remembered the book.
He remembered the cocktail party jokes. We gotta get some Irish jokes out of you. Come on. I mean, I remember a few.
There's a miscellaneous section. How do you fit 5 comedians in a Volkswagen? 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and Richard Pryor in the ashtray.
Lody's here.
That's not bad.
Okay. Oh, crap, I forgot. I was playing this game. This is one game I was playing with a controller. Yeah, okay, so we're all right on that one. So this is kind of the backstory. You're in prison because you were playing... you're a bard, and you were playing a fucking song for a baron, and he wound up kidnapping your wife, I think, and then throwing you in prison, if I remember correctly. Boy, the game runs a lot smoother. A lot smoother. This is on Ultra, by the way.
God, this game looks so good.
It is good.
Look how smooth the animations are.
Charles Bronson is
Holy
back.
shit!
I'm coming for you.
I'm coming for you. Have you seen that Death Kiss trailer, by the way?
No.
You aren't aware of this?
No.
It is Charles Bronson. It is essentially a parody of a Bronson movie, kind of. They found some random Finnish or Hungarian guy or some shit who looks exactly like Charles Bronson.
Wow.
Looks exactly like him. Can't act for shit, but he looks like him. And so they're making a movie called Death Kiss. And it doesn't look good. I'm just gonna be blunt. The Euro trash Bronson ain't working for me. Yeah. Hide. So you can hide in objects. The baddies are, of course, rats, naturally. And, of course, you can quick save now in your hiding places, which was added a few updates ago. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. But yeah, the reason why the animation is really good is because the guy who made this guy by the name of Seath, who worked on a number of Disney productions, Don Bluth productions. This guy's an actual, like, professional animator. And did a bang-up job. It is essentially a one-man project. He has had help from other, you know, game developers and the like, but goddamn impressive. Let's see here. There we go. I always forget how you put items away. The fuck is this?
It's a pirate frog.
It is a pirate frog. Did I just pick up? What the fuck? Ferret's balls! Oh, they changed some of the art. What do you think you're doing, Mousy? Barging into my shell uninvited. You know who I am! Ferret's balls. Ferrets are renowned for their wedding festivities, which involve magnificent balls, often danced at a breakneck pace.
Jesus.
Because I have no idea. You don't know your own name? No, wait. Carol Red Whiskers, that's it. Carol Red Whiskers. At least I was navigator of the Lake Witch under Captain Otto Powderkeg. Shouldn't be Otto von Powderkeg. A stocky barrel of a rat with a short fuse, Captain Otto Powderkeg. Yeah, so you have these footnotes so that during dialogue, if you want to learn more about the world, you can. Or you can just leave it alone and power through. So you've come to rob me, have you, little scrunt? Oh, that's gotta be. A word too rude to define. Two things I can't stand. The smell of mice and the smell of lies. What'll it take to get your stink out of my cell? Said the man who's shitting into a bucket. Was it you who helped me escape my cell? What do these chains tell you, Mousy? Does it look like I can help you escape? I imagine there's a lot you don't know. Ha!
Look at that face. Jesus.
And what's in it for me? Free? Why would I want to be free? Being free is what got me put in here in the first place. Well, that and the piracy thing. No, I've got everything I need right here. Damp air, all the flies I can eat, and my own stool! But there is something down the corridor. The sleeping guard. I need you to strangle him. Because he called me a pirate.
But you are a pirate.
But aren't you a pirate? I am proud of it. It was the way he said it, like being a pirate's a crime. But isn't it a crime? Aye, it is, and I'm not ashamed of it. Then why would you want to kill him? Because he called me a pirate. Oh god, dialogue loop. We're just going around in circles now. Exactly, exactly. So you'll do it then. Fair enough. Why don't you just steal a bottle of his rot cut for me then, and I'll see if I can't help. That's just booze. Okay.
Let's catch up here. Only Caleb says, what's your favorite fast food place?
Here in Phoenix, we have a really cool local chain called Lenny's. That's really good. I like them. But like for as far as national chain, probably Carl's Jr. Actually, the thing with Carl's Jr. and I've said this before is you kind of are rolling the dice. You're rolling those bones every time you go because every single one is owned by a different person. It's like franchised like that. So, like, you can have the best meal at Carl's Jr. and you can have the worst. So it kind of depends. But when Carl's Jr. is good, yeah, absolutely. There have been times, Carl's Jr. is so good at times, I have chosen it over In-N-Out Burger. Willingly. So, underrated. What is this? Carl's Jr. for you East Coast cunts, by the way, is Hardee's. Okay.
Metalhead Martyr says, did you hear about what happened to Sargon of Akkad with Antifa? Yeah, I think we actually discussed it either last stream or the stream before.
Yeah.
It happened a while ago, but he got their flag. Let's see. Coriolanus Rex says, what does the 2077 in Cyberpunk 2077 stand for? The game's release date.
No shit.
P.S. Don't rat anyone out, mouse.
Oh, what are you doing? Alright. Pusillanimous! What does it mean, this word? I believe it means to lack courage. Ah, in that case, what are you doing in my cell, you pusillanimous little merkin? Good, now pop the bottle's neck twixt my lips. With the deft flick of his head, the frog sends the bottle spinning across the cell. It shatters into pieces against the wall. Every time that strunt gets soused, I have to put up with his damn snoring. Well, no more. I gave you my word as a pirate, but I suppose I can make an exception. I'll answer a few of your questions. What is it you want? Let's see, perhaps last week? No, that was you.
That fucking face.
And your silly hats. What? Oh, right. A mouse's a hat or hood counts among their most prized possessions and is a source of great pride, representing as it does their profession and their social status. Okay. There's a whole bunch of lore, obviously, behind this as well, which is one of the cooler aspects of it. Like I said, it's kind of like it's not Redwall the game exactly, but it's like he created his own kind of Redwall.
Right.
A little bit.
And I love the footnotes.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's something other RPGs should really do.
More often, instead of the fucking codex. A codex entry was added. A codex entry, and you have to actually go into a separate
Who in the
menu.
fuck actually sits down and reads those? I love reading, and I hardly ever do it. Right there.
Can't stand it.
Alright. What dungeon is this? You're in Dwindling Heights Keep on the shore of Lake Valia. For centuries, the keep at Dwindling Heights has defended the eastern shore of Lake Valia. Though once a fine building, the keep has long since fallen into disrepair, its greatest enemy no longer marauding ferrets, but instead the acidic waters of the lake, which are slowly eroding the cliff face on which the keep stands. It's for this reason that among the locals, the fortress has become known as Dwindling Heights. Kind of reminds me of this place where I volunteered in Kentucky. Here's how fucking amazing this was. I volunteered in the year 1999, I think. We were putting up the first telephone poles.
Oh my god.
In that neighborhood. And it was called, I think it was called Apple Core Mountain. and it was because the mountain, literally, like, the sides from erosion or whatever, had... You could still get up, because there was kind of a path that wound around, but it was, like, shaped like an apple core. It was fucking weird. Alright. Best get used to it. Right then. I'll give you 2 more questions. How long have I been here? Let's see, must have been more than 10 days now since they brought you in. Dead to the world you were. Right then, you got 1 more question left, Mousy. Best make it count. Do you speak mouse? Only the curse words. Right then, that's your lot. Are we all square? Don't let the door snap your tail. Alright, whatever. Got an autosave going on.
Let's continue. Sweaty Balls says, so any thoughts on Satanic War Master and Mutilation?
I've recommended both those bands. Mutilation was part of the Les Légions Noires, the French Black Circle. Basically, kind of a French black metal gang, essentially, along with Brenorit Vrezorke and fucking a million other bands. Most of those bands suck. Most of those bands really suck, in fact. But but Mutilation is one of the few really good ones.
And plus, why like Nocturnal Mortem?
Did I ever say I didn't like Nocturnal Mortem? It's not really a band I've ever listened to at length to be able to say I like them or don't. Oh, got a candle going on here. Do I have a piece of flint? Do I have a piece of flint?
Basil Staghair says, Capital show, Old Bean. Jolly good game you've decided to play for your loyal band of rageaholics. What?
Yes, he's speaking in Rabbit.
Samuel Steingart says, what did you think of Sabaton's cover of Manowar's song with Kingdom Come footage?
You have no idea how close I was to using that song for the Kingdom Come Deliverance episode, the review that we did. No idea. Yeah. Let's go with that. Aha. Yeah, so you can use candles as illumination. Look at the cute. Sorry. We'll be doing that periodically throughout the stream.
Silent Sam donates, and he just puts in ellipses. So
thanks, JRPG protagonist.
It works. Best Way Killa says, I know you've got Vega from Street Fighter, Ivy from Soul Calibur, and Nina from Tekken.
Uh-huh.
Got a preferred King of Fighters team, or if not, character?
King of Fighters is a weird one. I can play a number of different characters. I like Raiden. I like fucking, what is Freddy Krueger Claw's midget guy? I mean, he's basically a bad Vega clone, but him, I like him. I mean, in terms of his moveset, he's a bad Vega clone. Yeah, those would probably be the ones that I play the most. Mature, I play as well. Come on.
Was that it?
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. There we go.
Look at the animations.
Yeah.
God, the detail.
Insane detail. Totally just pickpocketed him. Eek. Am I fucked? Oh! Whoo!
God, you got lucky.
Whoo! No, I mean, that's the stealth working as intended. You should be able to crouch behind cover as well as hide in the fucking trunk. Alright.
Oh, so were you done on the fighting question?
Yeah, I mean, those are usually my main guys. Mature, What is that fucker's name? I always forget his name. He
Choi?
Choi, thank you. And right, and those would be the ones that I usually play.
Thank you, Best Way Killer.
Yes, sir.
And let's see. Lewism says, will Firepower be JP's last great album?
I hope it's their last album, because I think it's a perfect one to end on. Look, it's important. You learn in comedy. It's important to know when to walk off the stage, because if you stay just one joke too long,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You wind up being Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard some of the stories about fucking Ellen just being a cunt?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god! I listened to Artie Lang,
Oh, yeah.
and
That's where I hear him from.
really, yeah, like holy shit.
Because he,
Classic
obviously, he knows people in the business. So I'm sure they know. They talk about her.
Well, he's done comedy shows. I'm sure that she was on too, and whatnot.
What you were saying?
Classic example of how
Artie?
image is not reality. I'm sorry, what?
You were saying Artie was talking about her?
Oh no, I was just saying. I was asking if you had heard those stories.
Yeah. He used to tell them on the Howard Stern show.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, she's just a nightmare.
Well, it's kind of like Oprah, where you get the sense like the whole thing is just artifice. Cupboard key. Oh, we have a cupboard key.
DK Unit says, no, you aren't on the best terms with the Witcher series, but in all seriousness, how well do you think Geralt will fit into the Soul Calibur series?
Ugh. I think when I did my original Witcher rant, and I was talking about how what'll usually happen with plagiarists is that lacking any original ideas, they'll usually just shill their creation out. You know, they'll make Witcher the breakfast cereal and Witcher the tabletop game and
Witcher the flamethrower.
Yeah, they space balls it out. I couldn't have conceived how correct I was on that one. I could not have possibly foreseen that. I think at that point the Witcher board game was still a few weeks away.
Yeah.
But no, it's a shame too, because I had planned to review it. We've never reviewed a Soul Calibur game properly, and I used to love that series. I mean, it used to be one of my top 2 fighting game franchises, and then 4 happened, and I didn't really dig 4, and honestly, kind of 3 wasn't that great either. The thing that pisses me off about Soul Calibur is they can't leave it the fuck alone. They just keep fucking with the move lists.
Right. It's the move list.
And the roster, and it's like, do you think Street Fighter would have gotten as big as it is if every single fucking game you changed everyone's moves? You know what I mean? Like, look how bullshit it was when they randomly took Vega from a fucking charge character to down circle forward, you know, doing Shoto inputs for his fucking moves. Which, by the way, that's what I meant. I still get that shit today. Oh, he claimed that Vega's a Shoto character. No, I claimed he has Shoto inputs, Jagoff. How about you shut your fucking mouth? And how's that Shoryuken.com doing, by the way? How's that doing, sweetie?
John Wayne Gacy Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade Float says, what is the last sound of...
Who, by the way, was a prominent Democrat politician in his home city.
What is the last sound of pubic hair before it hits the ground? I guess what is the last sound that it makes before it hits the ground?
Is this the beginning of a joke? Does it have a punchline?
Yes.
Okay.
Ptuh, ptuh. By the way, I'm 29 and I just cut a joke. Godspeed.
Good man. What the fuck?
Well, I guess it's time to break out the book.
Oh, is it?
Let me just reach over here. I'm going to flip to a random page and find the best one that I can see.
Ah! Get out. There we go.
Holy shit, would you look at that?
What's that?
How do you fit 4 gays on a crowded bar? Turn the stool upside down.
Hey!
It's right there.
It's
that was
right in
totally
there.
random. It was right there.
Wow. That's probably an oldie.
I'll flip the page here.
Okay, what do we have here?
Oh, this is great. Why are there no Puerto Rican doctors? Because you can't write prescriptions with spray paint. Jesus.
No, I've heard a Mexican variant of that.
Oh, okay.
Why? Oh, what was it? Why is there no great Mexican literature? Spray paint wasn't invented till 1923 or something like that. Like, it was something to that effect. Nice.
Continuing on. Dave.
There we go. Okay.
Dave to Dinosaur says, "You've read Redwall before, yes? What is your favorite book in the series? If so, and why?"
Probably a bit of a toss-up between Salamandastron and The Outcast of Redwall. Those two were my favorites. I really liked, and it's funny, like, a lot of people kind of see The Outcast of Redwall as like the beginning of the end. I thought that book was awesome, personally. You know, it was, the Redwall series didn't change it up very often. It was very formulaic. It was very, you know, there was always going to be a big battle at the end against a bunch of rats, and one of the main characters is always going to die. It's just kind of the way it was. So it was nice in that one that they kind of changed it up a little bit.
Oh, Donald J. Trump is in the chat. Nice to meet you, Mr. President.
Tremendous. How about that affair you didn't have with Stormy Daniels?
Angry Enthusiast asks, "Hey, Razor, where's a good place to live in Arizona?"
Fuck. I would say Phoenix, but goddamn, there's so many fucking California transplants here now. I would say, and I've said this before, Prescott is a really good place to live. Up in the mountains, you do get some of the heat, but not as much. It's nowhere near as hot as Phoenix.
Yeah.
It snows in the winter. You get rain. It's more of like in the forest. There isn't. Yes, we have actual forests, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no. According to all those old TV shows that
Right.
have an episode in Phoenix, apparently Arizona is just a airstrip in the desert.
Yeah, it's 3 tumbleweeds and a biplane.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Some guy with spurs on his fucking boots.
Yeah.
No, Prescott though is really nice, and it's got it's kind of an old west mining town. They have a literal whiskey row. There, it's kind of a tourist trap. It's the only tourist trappy kind of thing about the city. Big motorcycle culture. I've planned to move there myself one day. But yeah, really cool place. That would be my recommendation. And it's not too pricey. Whereas Flagstaff costs a fucking arm and a leg because of all the goddamn hipsters.
Yeah.
And it's a college town. Prescott is, in my opinion, a much better town and costs a lot less. And it used to be the capital of Arizona. Let's see here. What? Oh, there we go. So we have a map system. Here we go. Prisoner log. Let's find me. Prisoner log. William Stout, famous pirate auto powder. Oh! The famous pirate Otto Powder Keg, remanded to the cells of dwindling heights under sentence of death, execution to be carried out within 2 days. Okay, I don't see me. Ugh. Crosstail Hearts. Are these songs? I think these are songs.
Cool.
I think these are songs that you can... No, these are books. Hold on. I have a songbook, yeah. Gotcha. Nope, these are just books. Just lore, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, it's part stealth game, part RPG. A little bit. Guide to Lake Valia. A racy novel entitled Crosstail Hearts. Oh god. Oh no, furry porn. Alright, we got anything here? No. Let's save.
Rodansk Alamir says, what's black and white and red all over? A nun falling down the stairs.
Oh, well, of course. God, that one's so fucking old. Jesus.
It's time once again.
Do it! Break it out!
Let's see, what chapter should I go to? Ah, dead baby jokes. Here we go.
Slime jar. When thrown, the jar will shatter, leaving a pool of slime in which unshod guards might slip and fall.
Ah.
Can be used to create a distraction. They stole that from Thief Deadly Shadows.
How did the dead baby cross the road? Stapled to the chicken. That's fucking dark. Ooh, what do we have here? The blacksmith.
Are you talking to me? Aye. You're not gonna call the guards? Wasn't planning to. Yeah, he's a rat. Something I can do for you? Seems to be you're lost and looking for answers. For a few florins, I could tell you a thing or two. Huh. It'll cost you 2 florins. Alright. Why not? They only hold bucks in Dwindling Heights. Okay. So all the females are held somewhere else. Huh. What am I looking for? Key to the armory! For 2 florins, I'll tell you. There's a guard patrolling the old stairwell that leads from the forest down into the armory. Find the key on his belt. Head on along the ramparts, turn left through the gate, and follow the pathway all the way down to the forest. Interesting. But,
Lupacillo says,
Jesus, look at that art style.
oh my god. Look at it.
What the fuck? This is one guy.
Yeah.
This is one dude.
Lupacillo says, Auto Powder Keg is this game's Clooney the Scourge.
Yeah, a little bit. Little bit, although there have been a lot of pirates in Redwall. Oh, the other one. God, how did I... Oh, fuck. How did I forget that book? My other favorite book was The Bellmaker. Eek. I think I lost him. Alright.
Frank Sauer says, hey Razor, my friend Victor Milan died recently. He was the author of a couple of Battletech novels.
Really?
Close Quarter and Flight of the Falcon.
Interesting. Were those actual novels or just like the short story things that they were publishing for a while?
Well, rest in peace.
But that's still cool. May he rest in peace.
I still have to read some Battletech.
You do. I have a number of them.
Kyle says, Razor, what is the best episode of the entire Star Trek series? God fucking speed. Wow, that's a tough one.
Boy, Way of the Warrior is up there.
Mm-hmm.
For those who are uninitiated, that's the one where, oh. Aww. Get a strongbox key. That's the one where the Klingons decide to invade DS9, and they have to repel them. And that's the one where Worf shows up, finally. He winds up joining DS9. Spoiler alert. That is a really good one. I would say, in the Pale Moonlight, of course. I mean, you fucking Jesus. For TNG, probably Yesterday's Enterprise is up there.
That's a good one.
Alright, where is... There's a stool here. Let's put that there.
One of my favorite from
Oh no!
from TNG was ironically enough the one where Geordi tries to fuck a hologram. It's where the
Right.
Enterprise gets stuck in an ancient trap in an asteroid field. I loved it because of the way it ended.
Why's that?
Just have you seen it?
Of course.
Spoilers. They're trying to figure out how to get the Enterprise out of this asteroid field because there's a power drain and they only have so much power to get out. And so they have like almost nothing to work with, like a little burst of impulse power, and there's almost no chance of getting out. And instead of having the computer do it, instead of having the helmsman do it, Picard does it. He says, "You're relieved, I'm gonna fucking do this." And it's a really tense moment, and I really enjoyed it.
There we go.
I have a few others, but that one sticks out the most.
I also like the one where they are doing the is it the baryon sweep on the fucking ship? The baryon sweep thing.
Oh yeah.
And,
the one with the Maquis.
Picard gets stuck on the ship while the crew gets held hostage on the station. That was a really good. I remember that one from childhood.
Well, of course, everyone's go-to is Inner Light.
Yeah, I don't think Inner Light is... They did the same concept on DS9. In my opinion, they did it better in an episode called Hard Time. And so Inner Light, I think, is a little overrated, personally. Because they had a second pass at it, and then I think they got it right. And it was an O'Brien episode, so, you can't go fucking wrong.
And original series, I would have to go with...
You can get up here now. Cool. Although, there's a little bit of an invisible wall there.
The Doomsday Machine. I love that
Oh,
fucking
from
episode.
original series?
Yeah.
Anything Scotty or... Oh, that... God, I always forget! My freaking... Maybe my favorite episode in all of TNG is Relics, the one with Scotty.
Yeah.
I fucking love that episode. I am a Scotty Mark. That's my favorite TOS character.
The one with the Dyson Sphere.
Yes! Fucking awesome episode.
Let's continue.
Scotty never had enough to do in the movies.
Yeah.
Ever.
It's a shame.
They just forgot he existed.
Warbeak says, do you prefer the Rats of Nim book or the film?
Huh. Oh, that's locked. Whoa.
NIMH.
The movie.
Yeah.
Secret of Nim. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen Secret of Nim. I never have, and I've never read the book, so I can't make that call. I like the rats in Redwall, though. Let's see here. All right.
Ordo 210 says, what do you call a Jew without money? A Sicilian?
What?
That's probably heavily offensive.
If I knew what the fuck they were talking about, I'm sure it would be. What is... Oh, this is a whole new area. This was not in the pre-release version at all.
Coriolanus Rex says, if the Earth is flat, it's only because Movie Bob tripped and fell on it. Also, thoughts on Black Panther not being popular in China for being too black? Is that true?
I'm more confused by it being popular in America. It just seemed like another generic Marvel movie. Although, I guess that's not... People liking generic shit, I guess, is not surprising. So I take that back. There's nothing surprising about that at all.
Yeah, my greatest problem with Black Panther is his Rogues Gallery sucks. I mean, fucking.
What Rogues Gallery, bro?
They put fucking Claw in the movie. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, you knew they were gonna. What fate cards? You knew they were gonna have to use other people's villains because his villains suck so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a lot of sleeping rats.
Osmodius says, do you think furries have ruined cartoon animal
They
characters
have.
in children's fiction?
Yes.
Oh.
It's sad because it's kind of like if I were one of those conspiratorial assholes, I would say it's part of like trying to remove the innocence of childhood a little bit and kind of break us down culturally. Sorry, furries. But that, you know, I'm not that way. More likely, it's just people being retards and pervs and the internet desensitizing people.
And he adds after that.
Although I understand there are just furries that like cartoon animals. I understand this. They just like fucking Lion King and shit.
You're gonna end up in Japanese hell. Straight to your ancestors.
That's true enough.
Perfectly timed.
He adds on top of that, that's why we haven't seen much after 2000.
Oh, man. I don't know if that's the reason. In fact, I'm not even sure. Well, I'm sure newer Disney employees are aware of it, but I doubt the people who were making cartoon animal shit back in the 90s or whatever were even cognizant of it. I think it's more likely it just fell in popularity. Traditional animation became too expensive, or expensive relative. Man, fucking, can I find a Foot Locker key? I wonder if it's on one of these rats. I haven't tried to pickpocket one of them yet. Let's see.
Canonical D says, Senator Gill, Dr. Fist, sorry to bother you gentlemen at work. Any thoughts on cryptocurrency? We've had this
we have absolutely had this conversation. I
still don't know what it is.
I still have no idea what it does or what it is. It's meant to. Is it meant to analyze the? What is its intrinsic value? Is it intended to? From what I gather, it's to sort of increase code security. Am I wrong on this? It's like basically your computer just continues to iterate until it finds flaws in code? Am I somebody needs to give me a little tutorial here in the chat, because I concede my abject ignorance on this subject. Alright. Let's see here. Get over here. Man, there's a lot of guards. Holy Moses. And I can't wait to see what's outside that door, because that's where the demo ends.
Oh, really?
Yes. But I'll have to do a little quest for... Well, there's a number of ways you can get out there. Some longer than others. Giggity.
Cryptocurrency is digital money turned into whatever currency your country uses. But how is it digital money? Where does it come from? People farm it. I don't understand. Is it WoW gold?
Well, no, what I'm saying... No. I think it performs an actual function. Like, okay, gold and silver were chosen, because of the various attributes that gold and silver have. You can watch. There's a really great Milton Friedman lecture on why gold and silver were chosen. As an empirical standard for money. But I'm not... I guess what I'm not getting is cryptocurrency doesn't necessarily have all those attributes, those kind of qualifiers and reasons why gold and silver were chosen over other precious materials. The barter system is inefficient. That's why currency exists. Because if you if you just barter for your goods, you wind up in an Ultima side quest. You wind up, oh, I've got 2 goats. Can I have a chicken? It's like, well, I don't need 2 goats. Yeah, you know, I need, but I do need some flour. So you wind up trading the baker for 2 goats, and you know it becomes a circuitous clusterfuck. Like I understand why. Oh shit! Come on, Mr. Rat, move. Thank you. What do we have over here? Ooh, there we go. Got a rose. Thief mask. Got my thief outfit going here.
Let's see. He also says
All of these outfits, by the way, give you different attributes. What is this?
What book or books are you currently reading right now?
I'm reading a DS9 book called Unity. That's really good. Kind of primarily centers around Esri, Dax, and Kira, which is pretty cool. Some of those DS9 novels are pretty good. Some of them are kind of shit, though, too. I wasn't crazy about after... I guess after the series is over, fucking Dax and Julian go their separate ways, which never made a whole lot of sense to me. And it kind of struck me as fan wanking, because it seemed like fanboys kind of wanted Dax and Worf to happen real bad. So some of the stuff in the novels doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but that one's pretty good so far. Star Trek DS9 Unity.
And he finishes off with, how do you get a nun pregnant? You fuck her.
Ah!
Congratulations on 10,000
No,
followers.
no. That's not how that joke goes, motherfucker. How do you get a nun pregnant? You dress her up as an altar boy.
Ah.
That's how that fucking joke goes. Come on! Step your game up, chat. Step your game up. Whoa,
Hocticus Maximus says, what's the difference between an Irish wedding and an Irish funeral? One less drunk.
One less drunk guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that one. Actually, I've heard that as a Russian joke before.
I think we've met our quota for the next one.
Oh yeah, hit us with it. You can use this too if you want. Oh, come on, Mr. Rat. Jesus. Alright, here we go. What's over here, I wonder? This was a whole new area that was added not long ago.
What did the lepers say?
Pumpkin hat!
What did the lepers say to the prostitute? Keep the tip.
I love it. Ooh, this was not here last time. This was not here at all. Oh, I love this. I love this. Playing an awesome game that you, like, beat back to front. And finding new shit in it because it's, you know, a new version. I just fucking love it. How do you... There is a switch, right?
Bullet Shepherd donated $19.99. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man.
Good evening, you handsome bastards. I'm gonna throw 3 bands at you, and you give them the Roman thumbs up or down.
You must be very strong.
Goat Whore. Skeleton Witch.
Goat Whore, fun fact, Goat Whore's drummer, Zach, was at my band's first show. I have pictures.
They opened for you?
No, he was in the front row. He drove up with us.
Oh.
And got shit-faced with our guitarist. Let's see here.
Oh, and Goat Whore, Skeleton Witch, and Battlecross.
Skeleton Witch is pretty cool. Battlecross I've never heard. Never heard, so I could not tell you. What kind of music does Battlecross play?
I don't know.
Battlecross sounds like the name of like an 80s anime.
Sounds like the follow-up game to Crossfire.
Let's
Crossfire.
You'll get caught up in the...
Nice.
Alright.
Lucifer donated $6.66. How many potatoes does it take to kill an Irishman? None.
A potato famine joke. Well done.
That's pretty damn good. It's...
Hold on. I have to... That has to be reciprocated. That has to be reciprocated. Speaking of which, folks, break out your dad jokes. This is the dad joke stream, ladies and gentlemen. This is the dad joke stream. Did you hear about the Irish hitchhiker? He sets off early to avoid the traffic. Hitchhiker? Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Alright, let's...
Ninjun Turtle says, what do you call a wading pool full of black kids? Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, what did you do?
What do you call...
What have we done?
What do you call one full of Chinese kids? Rice Krispies. I love our fans.
Hell is where we're going.
Anthony Carollo says, what's the difference between God and Bono? Or Bono, I should say. God doesn't go around thinking he's Bono. That's pretty fucking good. Hey, boys. Been on a glam metal streak. Got any suggestions?
What the fuck just happened? I was not out in the open. Eek.
Oh, he lost you immediately.
I don't think he did. I think he just... I think when I cornered him... What the fuck happened there? Alright.
So, suggestions for glam metal bands?
Well, I mean, I would recommend Babylon AD. I would recommend, of course, Dokken. Although you're probably already in the Dokken if you're listening to glam metal and you watch my show. Striper, of course, is pretty good. Wasp is amazing. I would go with... Hawk is awesome. Hawk is the band that Scott Travis was in, not only before he was in Judas Priest, but before he joined even Racer X. So, Hawk is pretty boss. I like Nitro as well. Nitro is kind of underrated. They are the goofiest, most over-the-top bullshit ever, but their first album, Out Fucking Rageous, lives up to its name. It's fucking awesome. I dig that record.
Baphomet says, Razor, a college classmate of mine, recommended a band called Gwar. Are they any good?
I was never much of a Gwar fan. I've seen them a few times. They have a cool show. But, like, Gwar, if you look into, like, their whole, how the band started, it was really just a bunch of fucking hipsters kind of trying to make fun of heavy metal a little bit. That's kind of how Gwar started. It was like a school project, actually, I think, if I remember correctly. So, I've never been the biggest Gwar fan. They're not... They've certainly wound up being more than that, ultimately, but still. That's kind of lame.
John Wayne Gacy's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade float says, my favorite Irish slur is Irish potato N-word.
Tarangel will appreciate this. Let's switch gear to Italians.
Oh.
What do you call an Italian with his hands in his pockets? A mute.
Ah! It's true. Which is offensive to three different groups: the Irish, black people, and potatoes?
I don't know.
Oh, because it's offensive to three different groups.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It was the way it was worded.
Your delivery on these is blowing my fucking mind.
Thanks. War Game says, Jesus was definitely a black man. He never once saw his father.
Oh.
Enjoy the Zimbabwe fumbucks and God fucking speed. Well, thank you, sir. The year 1913 donated $20. Thank you. What's the difference between a fridge and a homosexual? The fridge doesn't fart when you pull out the meat. Oh, that's gross.
That is really gross.
That's a rat.
What is the cryptic message? Hold on. What is this?
Oh, it's Dark Souls. The game isn't actually paused.
Where does this lead? Where does this lead? Oh, this is the forest. This was not in the last version we played on the stream, guys. This is a totally new area. And it is big. There's no time to... I ain't got time to sleep. Okay.
You'd think in a game like this, like if you slept in a bed, you just get caught.
What's over here?
Samuel Steingart says, how did Helen Keller burn her fingers?
She tried to read the waffle iron.
Dude, you got it.
My dad tells every Helen Keller joke ever written.
I think
you guys
there's one in
wonder...
my book.
Whenever you guys are always... I'll tell a dry joke or something, you guys will be like, isn't that a Stephen Wright joke? No, it's a my father joke. My dad has the driest sense of humor on planet Earth.
How did Helen Keller meet her husband? It was a blind date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They saw that coming off in the horizon. Alright, let's... Need to enter a hiding spot before saving shit.
What did Helen Keller do when she fell down the well? She screamed her hands off. Now, we've had a few jokes there, so I had to catch up.
In case you haven't noticed, there are day and night cycles in this game. We are now in night.
Yeah, I noticed in some of the early gameplay that we saw.
Rule of thumb: pick all the shit you see, because it's gonna be used in a quest if I remember correctly. Oh my! Can I disarm that? No, of course not. I'll just have to step in it accidentally later on. That's nice. Thanks, assholes.
Hillary Clinton says, they see me rolling. They laughing. Stare falling. They gonna catch the Hillary. Now remember, I almost became president in a rigged election.
Well, break a wrist.
Yep. I saw that.
Did you?
Yeah.
This woman is crumbling into dust. What is going on?
God, that is... We dodged such a bullet.
My only suspicion is maybe the Egyptian curse is finally broken. She's beginning to revert to her natural state of dust. Milky cap mushroom.
Beyond Sadness has one. How do you enact revenge on Helen Keller? You leave the
rearrange
plunger...
furniture.
Huh?
Rearrange the furniture.
That's one variation. The other is you'll leave the plunger in the toilet. That's pretty good. That's pretty strong. Mr. DJ Flyhigh says, now that the Hawking has passed away, can you see...
Yeah, what did he know about Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
What did he know?
I never thought Stephen Hawking would die from 6 shotgun blasts to the back. I mean, no one knows how a crippled man like that could even commit suicide like that, but he managed to find a way to do it.
Yep.
He was a very smart man.
Fell down a stairwell onto some bullets.
Mr. DJ Flyhigh says, now that the Hawking has passed away, can you see Neil deGrasse Tyson or
This
Bill
is
Nye
new.
taking his place?
No. Because neither of them are fucking thinkers. They're
They're
ShamWow salesmen that know a little bit about science.
Hawking was a genuine
Hawking was
genius.
Hawking was a legit genius on the... What happened there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Was that like a briar patch that I... What the fuck?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I had just saved not long ago, I suppose. But still, that was weird. I don't know what the fuck happened. I think that might have been like a thorn bush or something. but kill you? That's a bit much. That is a bit much. Let's get up here.
Debonair Nerd says, Irish joke. A question is asked in a quiz. Old MacDonald had a what? Spell the answer after saying it. An Irishman buzzes. He had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
I have no idea what the fuck that was supposed to be. And your delivery did not help it.
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is bad. This is decidedly subpar. Okay. Does that count? Did he see me? Am I fucked? Did he see me? Okay, good. He didn't see me go under the cupboard. Thank God.
Benny Farmer says, what do you call Gil-galad with a joint? A high elf. Malroad Kill says, how do you tell if your mom's awesome?
What's up here? This is a whole new area as well. Oh, this is awesome. Wow, they really held off a lot of stuff for the full release. That's good. I hate when I play a demo and it's basically the whole game.
So
It's
what
one
do
of-
you, how do
one
you
of the
tell?
reasons I don't really play demos. You want to concentrate on the game a little bit?
Sorry, I'm trying to get past these. We're like an hour behind.
It's a game stream, not a donation stream. We'll get to them. Relax.
I'm just saying I don't want to be rude.
We will get to them. We have all the time in the world, sunshine. What in the fuck?
In the meantime, I'm gonna have a drink.
No, you can continue the question though. Go right ahead.
Well, we have all the time in the world.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Good stuff. How do you tell if your mom's awesome? See if she weighs 80 tons. That's a BattleTech joke. I like it. I agree.
That was a BattleTech joke, wasn't it? Is the awesome 80 tons, or is it more than that? It's an assault.
Thought it was.
It's an assault mech, I think. Did you see the new MechWarrior 5 video?
Yes, I did.
What is this?
As a matter of fact, I believe that's one of our questions.
It was you who left me the key? The message was written in Meridian. Why? A precaution. Few of the guards can read at all. None of them can read Meridian. What is it? The language of the mice. Meridian originated in the Mouselands of Meridia, annexed following the War of the Green Flame, and now under the rule of the Red Paw. While not outlawed, it is rare to hear Meridian spoken in public, for all trade is conducted and official pronouncements made in the common tongue. Still, the language survives in the songs of wandering minstrels and is still spoken freely in the remote villages of what was once northern Meridia. In recent years, the language has seen a resurgence among young mice folk. For them, the use of Meridian is political, a small act of resistance against the ever-present forces of the Red Paw and the gradual erosion of their culture. Okay. Sing something. What? Sing something? Is that a family name? You know what I meant. Are you a minstrel or a jester? If you're a minstrel, then sing. Okay. What should I sing? A murder of crows. Let's go the Gilded Warrior. There we go.
Oh, now this is actually interactive? I've never actually seen this.
I don't think it's interactive. But they did add this music. This was not in the game before this.
Ooh.
feel like this should be karaoke or something.
Baden says, sing Rhodesia Never Dies.
Play Freebird!
Play One Winged Angel.
No. Your weeb is showing.
Shut up, it was a joke.
Here I am. Ba-da, ba-da.
Rock you like a hurricane.
All right.
Neat.
The Gilded Warrior. You may meet him later. What? So tell me, why exactly are you here, Mouse? Most mice would have cowered in their cell. Even the bravest would have bolted for the gate. But you came here. Why? I see. Hands you a familiar Lutka. Small figurines carved by every mouse buck to commemorate the occasion of his marriage and the birth of children. Lutkas are made in wood or stone and stained with lime to represent the living, and ash to commemorate the dead. Often carried at the waist in a small purse, Lutkas count among a buck's most precious belongings. I believe that's yours. From the jailer's office. Someone you care for? Do I trust this guy? Am I gonna ellipses him? Am I gonna JRPG protagonist this conversation?
No, because you aren't a JRPG protagonist.
Fair enough.
Your hair is not nearly spiky enough.
I can help you find her. I have my ways. You talk like an asshole. All arrests and prisoner transfers from the region have to be registered at the Nail. Oh, that sounds appealing.
Yeah.
The regional headquarters of the Rat Empire, Yuva Citadel, dominates what once was the capital city of the Kingdom of Meridia. Known colloquially as the Nail, it's from the stronghold that the Rat Guard has brutally suppressed any signs of revolt among the mouse population. Interesting. It'll take some time to get a message to Yuva, but they'll know where Mira's being held. Huh? Oh, right. Fetch me a scat beetle from the cage over there. I'm glad there were 2 P's instead of a T in that.
Oh, we never did finish Malroad Kill's donation. After the awesome joke, he says, what would it take to force T-Bookie to play Honey Pop on stream? You kids rock.
Remember when we almost played, and this was before Dim Sterling fucking did it.
What?
We almost played Akiba's Trip.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Dodged a bullet there.
Oh, fucking...
Baphomet asks real quick, thoughts on Iron Maiden's plagiarism on Hallowed Be Thy Name and The Nomad?
I'm not that familiar with it. I had heard that The Nomad, I had absolutely heard about that. Hallowed Be Thy Name, I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. Who is the one actually leveling the lawsuit? On Hallowed Be Thy Name, I mean. I know the guy on The Nomad. Is it the same dude?
I have no idea.
Because I'm not sure. Look, nothing would surprise me with Maiden, because they've ripped off other things. I played that clip in my fucking video of them ripping off a fucking Udo song.
Best Way Killer says they settled the suit.
Yeah, I know it had not gone very far.
Is something wrong?
You should have been more careful. Anyway, they'll likely not go far. Just keep a lookout for them while you're about the keep. I recognize them. They give a distinctive call. Listen out for it after night falls. Now listen. Now let's get this message on its way. Okay. Whistles a coded message to the scav, then gently launches the beetle in the air. Okay. All told, it could take days for the message to reach Yuva. You'll need to be patient. Now, Mouse, listen. Beneath this keep is a warren of ancient tunnels. There's something hidden down there, something I need you to find. The roof caved in years ago. Only a mouse can squeeze through. Tell me what it is you're looking for. Something priceless. But you must be exhausted. You should get some sleep. There's time enough. I need you well rested and alert. You get caught or killed, and this has all been for nothing. Okay. There we go. Oh, drawer. Give me the drawer. Drawer. Oh.
Kazekame says, I missed 21 minutes of RazörFist livestream. Sad face in effect.
Aww.
You didn't miss too much.
You missed some good game.
Yep, and a couple of bad jokes.
Spyglass.
Lucifer says, if I was born on a farm and was retarded, The Witcher 3 might impress me. But I wasn't, so it doesn't.
That I think is what makes me laugh harder than anything about, man, apparently the RPG Codex fucking hates Underworld Descendant, apparently, which, goddamn, talk about a fucking endorsement. If I was ever on the fence about fucking Underworld Descendant, the moment the RPG Codex hated it would be the moment when I decided it was going to be an immortal fucking masterpiece. What is that? But that's the thing I don't fucking get. It's like, so wait, this isn't an RPG, but fucking Witcher 3, the fucking glorified open world hack and slash waifu simulator.
Press X to win.
You know what? Trapdoor. Oh, there we go. What's up here? We have a little loft here. Oh, and we have a key.
Get it.
Ah, there's the key to the footlocker. Nice.
Nice moves. Imp Salazarth says,
oh, nice.
Think you can beat it without getting spotted on first try? Well, I think we're past that.
Yeah, we're past that, unfortunately. Silas's figurines. So he's got a stash of these fucking things.
Interesting.
Somebody's not what he appears. Clothes peg. Let's open the other footlocker and see what the fuck is in there. Oh no, I need the key to Silas's chest. I need a different key.
Oh my god.
What?
The cow says, moo. That's it.
That's it? Millennials can't joke.
No, his name is the cow, and he says...
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And he says moo.
What is... there is clearly a potion up there that I can get, but I can't reach it. Oh, well. Okay, well, I will sleep because I believe that's what I'm supposed to do.
Let's see. D20 ASMR says, Vanessa and Leona were always my favorite KOF characters.
There we go.
A housewife who moonlights as a boxing mercenary, and a chick with an exploding knife hands. Yes, please.
It works. Garlic? Can I take the garlic? Can I steal the garlic? I cannot steal the garlic.
Kazekame says, as a Canadian, I want to hear you bitch about Justin Trudeau. Please and thank you.
What is there left to say about fucking Justin Trudeau? You elected white Obama at the tail end of the Obama presidency when it was clear electing him was the stupidest fucking move we've made in years. Canada, what the fuck is wrong with you? You literally had a gigantic warning sign saying, "Don't elect this guy. Look what happened in America," and you fucking did it anyway. God damn this game. One guy.
Just the attention to detail.
Fuck, dude. One dude.
Conroy JJ says, "What are your thoughts on Radiohead?"
I try not to think about them.
The King Who Cared says, "Favorite Saxon song and why it is Dallas 1 p.m."
Oh, fuck. You know what? You're not really wrong. It may be Dallas 1 p.m. Although I really like Wheels of Steel, too. I love Motorcycle Man. Hungry Years is killer as shit. Man, Saxon's first fucking... Frozen Rainbow is good. That band just fucking... If there's one thing I think the new albums are missing... with Andy Sneap producing them. Andy Sneap is great at producing kind of modern metal sounding stuff. He's not so great at producing more hard rock oriented stuff. You can hide in a trough. So like the new Saxon albums sound very like Judas Priesty kind of, and they need to have more of a Saxon at their best. Yes, they do have heavier, faster driving kind of speed metal stuff, but they also kind of have a hard rock edge to all their best material. That, I think, is what's missing from the new Saxon stuff.
Good morning.
Oh, a good while. You feeling rested?
You're gonna end up in Japanese hell, a disgrace to your ancestors.
Un momento. Once again, I freaking forget that I have freaking Skype open in the background. Alright. Have we met before? You'd surely remember if we had. So these tunnels, how do I get to them? It won't be easy. The lower keep was sealed off decades ago when the entrance tunnel collapsed. It's home only to spiders now. Oh, that's delightful. You didn't mention anything about spiders. I'm sure you can outrun them. Is it a problem? A few days ago, one of the sentries disappeared from his post. We found his corpse down in the old armory, cocooned in spider silk. Good sign. The commander is sending a small squad of 5 into the catacombs to lay traps and poison. I have orders to join them, but you're going to go in my place. You'll be Private Scow, reassigned from Yuva to replace Private Fuel. You'll need to put together a suit of armor, disguise yourself as a guard. There are pieces of old suits stowed away all over. You'll need a helmet that hides your face. Look for a sallet. Also, you should prepare an antidote for the spider's venom before you head into the lower keep. Their bite can be lethal. Great. Somewhere down in the sewers, there's a rat who should be able to help you. His name's Faustus.
Hell, a disgrace to your ancestors.
It'll never not be funny.
Tor's harem, the guard that patrols the ramparts, he's been chosen as the apothecarist's new assistant. He has a scroll tucked in his belt with instructions for how to reach this Faustus. For Private Harem's own tongue. The fool was bragging about it in the mess hall. Okay. Okay. Alright. Gah! Let's do it.
Oh, and it did an autosave.
Yes. How do I get up here?
Bullet Shepherd says, "I really enjoy Mankind Divided's soundtrack, but I think they should have gone with prog metal. I accept your groans and hate and stand defiant."
Why?
Why specifically prog metal?
Yeah, I have no idea. Deus Ex never had a metal soundtrack. I mean,
No, never.
at most it had a little bit of a rock edge thanks to Reeves Gabrels, David Bowie's guitarist, composing a few songs on the soundtrack. But that's it. Reeves Gabrels, by the way, also did the soundtrack for Omicron, the Nomad Soul. The game everyone thinks is shit now because two fat, unfunny pothead Canadians decided it is.
Benny Farmer says, even though everyone seems to hate it, what are your reasons on why Outcast is your favorite? The other one I didn't think I phrased properly.
What? Oh, Outcast of Redwall. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but it's, for those who don't know, so in the world of Redwall, like, rats are bad guys, ferrets are bad guys, weasels are bad guys, you know, those are your bad dudes. Those are your bad dudes. And it's an interesting book in that it's a book where a young ferret shows up as an orphan and they raise the ferret in Redwall Abbey, and it's kind of an examination of whether or not ferrets are inherently bad. You basically get to see whether or not it's kind of a story about, you know, whether or not you can kind of overwrite your programming. Which is, you know, kind of an intellectual concept for a series like Redwall that's been more about, you know, big mythic battles and fantasy stuff. I dig it.
Gonna pick his pocket?
There is something over here. There's a... Isn't there?
Looks like there might be something behind it.
Behind what?
Or is that just a shadow?
That's just the shadow.
Okay.
No.
Luis Rosa says, hey Razor, quick question. Rage for Order or Operation Mindcrime?
Rage for Order.
Okay.
Not a difficult question at all. What the fuck? Man, this guy is hyper aware. He is on some trucker speed. Yeah, I think they moved those boots. There used to be a pair of armored boots there. And I think
Oh, shit.
they are gone as fuck. Good. I have done this without getting spotted a few times, but that was the pre-release version, so not only have the levels changed, but some of the mechanics have changed a little bit. They've been refined a little bit. Stealth works a lot better. I'm already noticing it works quite a bit better.
I remember when you snuck up on that rat that was sleeping, the first one in the game. His little diamond didn't fill up nearly as quickly as it did before.
Definitely. They've refined that and made it a little more realistic. Which I dig. That was the main thing that needed to be tuned up. I loved everything about this game, including the stealth. I just felt like the stealth needed some minor tweaks, and it looks like they've done that.
Thy Raven Wings says, are traps gay?
Come on, folks. Of course they are.
Yes.
Of course they are.
Barbed Wire Sounding says, Razor, have you heard of the Beast in Black? The debut album is a Berserk reference for all you closeted weebs.
Are you sure it is? Because that's also a lyric from a Judas Priest song.
Well, I'm sure the guy
I'm sure
writes Berserk.
I'm sure Berserk, yeah, probably swiped that from the Painkiller album.
You to the bank, son. To the blood bank.
Nice.
That was for Bobby. And here's my badge. This is your trophy. This is your trophy.
Bullet Shepherd donated once again to say, Taryn, you killed the punchline. It's prog metal because Mankind Divided takes place in Prague.
Oh, what did you do? Why didn't...
What the hell is that my fault? I mean, I understood. Whatever.
pickpocket him.
Oh, and Barbara Sounding finishes off by saying, also, I had an Irish joke,
Oh, yeah?
but the English fucking ruined it. That's good.
Did you hear about the Irish carpool?
What?
They all meet at work. Oh, red rose. There we go. How many roses do I have? 8 of 17. They added more roses. Is this gonna save? Is this gonna save when you sleep?
I would think so.
One
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. That's what I need. Oops. No. Open the door.
Alex Siekman says, I saw a military arms channel saying that Trump, unlike Obama, actually passed gun control legislation. Am I missing something here, or is Mac full of shit? Also, do you think...
Who said that?
Military arms channel.
To date, the only thing that's been passed is that that fucking bolster the security on school campuses bill. It looks like he has dropped. In fact, CBS and all the mainstream media outlets are already reporting, because they think it gives them points against Trump, that Trump has completely dropped the raising the legal age to 21 thing already. So
I thought a governor already passed that. The Florida governor, didn't he do that already?
yeah, but that's the Florida governor.
Yeah.
Okay, there are things to get over there. Oh, that was unwise. You can get over there. I know you can get over there. I've gotten over there. Fuck. Let's try that again.
See, it's a good thing you just saved.
Yes. That's why I saved. This fucking forest is awesome, by the way, once we get over there.
He says, also, do you think Trump's support is waning as of late? Or is the God Emperor getting stronger?
Well, I think people are pissed about him suggesting gun control, definitely. But it looks like he's backed off on it already, so it is what it is. I don't buy the narrative that, whatever happened in Pennsylvania with a fucking district in Pennsylvania, which I said this during the election before Pennsylvania went for Trump, and I stand by it. Pennsylvania's not a swing state. Trump turned a blue state red.
Yeah.
That's what he did. It was not, Pennsylvania was not a swing state. It never has been. It is a blue state. It just is. It's more about, labor and whatnot. How the fuck do I get back? I think I have to. Oh, this is going to suck. This is going to be really hard.
Hey!
Got it!
Nice.
Alright.
Best Way Killa says,
Look at this fucking forest, though.
will you ever grace us hooples with a Depths of Deadwood series?
Would love to. Can I get over here? Is there anything to get over here? Eek!
Shit.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad.
They can't actually follow you, can they?
They absolutely can. Oh, fuck. Oh, no!
Is there nowhere to go?
There's a gold nugget down here. I can hide. I'm not sure if this is going to be good enough. He'll probably see me. He sure will, and he sure did.
Run!
You really need, when they full-blown spot you, a lot of times you need a full fucking hiding place, and I think I've got one. Where is it? 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 No! There we go.
Still being chased, and you're picking up shit.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to get in the barrel, goddammit. Okay, well, good. Now we've got a shortcut to get over there, which is good. We can circumvent that fucking rat. Alright.
Anthony says, "Hey Razor, what's your opinion on the new wave of traditional heavy metal? Seems like most of it is filled with hipsters trying to be cool."
No, I tell you what, like, the new wave of traditional heavy metal started with one band, and that was Wolf in 1999 when they dropped their self-titled album. It really is a Swedish metal movement primarily, and it's not really hipsters, at least not the good bands. What is hipsters is bands like fucking Unleash the Archers and all the Canadian trash that's come out afterward. All the Me Too Canadian bands that have come out. Fucking Striker, Unleash the Archers, all these shit bands. But bands like Wolf, fucking Enforcer, Bullet, Eclipse, all these killer bands. If they're from Sweden, it's the real shit. If it's Canadian, fucking disregard. Pass. Let's see here. Oh, we have more mushrooms and shit. Some of these mushrooms only, like, grow at night.
Well, they only grow at night.
You need a candlestick.
So you mean they can only be collected at night?
Yeah, some of them can only be collected at night. What's this? Okay. This is a little side quest. I can't remember what order. I'm thinking you can probably, in the full release version, you can probably get into this keep here. You couldn't in the pre-alpha.
Oh, could you even get this far in the demo?
This forest did not exist in the earlier demos, but the forest did...
get added.
Yeah, it was added right towards the tail end. A poet at heart, a warrior by circumstance, spared the torment of emerald fire by his... pardon me. By his love's merciful blade.
Demon Flesh Spawn says, "Ever tried fencing or archery?"
Yeah, I did archery and a little bit of fencing in high school. I did more archery than fencing, though. I used to do archery every year at fucking... I would go to a summer camp. Okay.
He says, "Learning to use a bow before my Orwellian UK government outlaws them."
Yeah, that shan't be long, my friend.
Dude, it's getting worse there every fucking day.
Yeah, and it's hilarious. Like, they've had fucking ridiculous draconian weapon control measures for years now. It's not just guns either. Like, people are now saying, oh, they're trying to ban knives. Dude, they've had a knife ban for a long fucking time. Little known fact, Paul Di'Anno, of the original singer of Iron Maiden, he didn't make it to a gig once because he was sitting out on a street corner.
Oh no!
Shit. He was sitting out on a street corner and... His pocket knife was sitting out on the sidewalk next to him, just unfolded. He wasn't using it. It was just sitting there. He was gonna use it to open something or whatever. And he got fucking arrested for it. he got goddamn arrested because his pocket knife was just sitting on the sidewalk right next to him. So Steve Harris had to sing the vocals, and then Paul showed up like halfway through the show and finished it out. So fucking stupid. Hard to believe it's the same nation that gave us, you know, fucking John Locke and George Washington, Ben Franklin. Hard to believe.
I mean, we joke, but I've seen the fucking tweets from different various police departments in the UK.
Yep.
Showing how proud they are that they confiscated weapons.
Yep.
In one picture, it's like a literal butter knife. Another picture, they actually had like flint locks.
Yeah. Well, and then in in fucking New York, they're already doing the gun confiscations. They started that in 2013. In late 2016, all the guns they had confiscated from that fucking letter they sent out, you know, anything over 5 rounds has to be confiscated. They literally kicked down doors and took them, the ones that weren't handed in, and they immediately melted them down. They fucking they held a big press conference and melted those motherfuckers down.
And that put it into all the crime, right?
Oh yeah, it's over now. There's no more crime. Crime is over. Mission complete. Eek. Boy, they severely limited the run feature.
Yeah.
Severely limited.
Look at your stamina not coming back.
Oh, it's fucking dead. I think they need to tweak that a little. It's probably a little overboard.
DK Unit says, burn the purple banners with the candle for XP.
Really?
Oh, cool. Like little collectibles.
Ooh, can I? What's over here? Probably death. Woohoo! All right.
And Inferno Chill just donated saying, registration always leads to confiscation.
Always. Always. This is why whenever you hear common sense gun control, it always means registration, and registration always leads to confiscation.
Yeah.
Always. Still don't have the armory key. God damn it.
Ooh. John Horn donated $30. Dude,
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much. Haunting the cloudless black sky. Braver at night. Hidden as the lips of her, Maxine Waters. She's keeping out of sight.
It's the lyrics to Bathory Born for Burning. Sans the Maxine Waters.
Heading to work now. Godspeed, Taffers. Well, thank you very much, sir. Spawn Freak says, what do you think of Star Trek Voyager character Lon Suitor, played by Brad Dourif? He was one of the characters that made that fucking show interesting.
He did. He was the Garrick of that show.
Yeah.
He was absolutely the Garrick of that show, and he was not on enough.
Not nearly enough.
At all. That's a perfect example of what separated DS9 from Voyager. DS9 found Garrick and immediately exploited it. They were like, fucking, we'll put him in every goddamn episode. For a while, after a while, obviously. It took them a while. But after they figured out it was working, it was like, okay, you don't have to tell us twice. What is off in this little area here? Crimson mushroom, interesting. Thief boots! What all outfits do I have? I have thief boots, thief whatever the fuck, ranger's boots. I have some pirate stuff. Let's change my hood. It looks nicer. Minstrel rope belt. What's this? A wooden clothes peg. I assume that's for if shit stinks. Let's go with thief boots. Yeah, wear some boots.
Cool. Demented Banana Acid says, any thoughts on Terry Pratchett?
Cool author and a big Thief fan, and so is his daughter, but unfortunately they let her write Thief 4.
Oh.
And it's terrible. And you know what? It's probably not entirely her fault. The way video game writing works, you know, every time something fucks up with game development, you have to kind of go back to the start. No, that's not right. Go back to the start and try again. It's like that. So I imagine there was a lot of iteration there, and she probably got fucked by how utterly fucked the development of the game was. She probably had to rewrite that story a few times, but still, she did not do a great job.
He also adds,
Love Terry Pratchett, but he should have kept his daughter away from the fucking Thief series.
also wish we could have games based on his universe.
Would be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a huge Thief fan.
Oh. Oh, cool. Uh-oh.
Here we go! Alright, there we go. Let's try... Oops. No, hold on. There we go. And we'll pop out of here. There we go. I just wanted to open this so I don't have to go around every fucking time. There he is. Looking good there. I think I have... Hold on. Quests. You stole papers detailing how to find Faustus on the Rat Ramparts. I haven't read them yet. That's my bad. Where's the papers? Where's the papers? No. Yeah. Examine paper? Where the fuck are they? Where's my papers?
Would it just be a note, or would it actually be a physical thing?
Interesting. Oh, this is the whole backstory.
Damn.
How about that? Oh! The frog has the key. Gotta talk to Old Red Whiskers.
In the meantime... Jesse says, opinion on Black Laden Crown, best beginner black metal.
You're talking about the new Danzig thing?
Perhaps?
Fucking shit production. What happened? Some good songs, and Danzig's voice is not bad. But man, he needs a producer. He needs a producer bad. But yeah, pretty good in terms of songwriting. Best beginner black metal, I would say pick up the first two Bathory records. First three, actually. No, first four. No, first five. No, I'm just kidding. The first four, definitely. Pick up the self-titled, pick up The Return, definitely, because it's a goddamn masterpiece and probably the best black metal album ever recorded. And pick up Under the Sign of the Black Mark, which has better production than The Return, but not quite as good of songs. Hello. Oh, that's unfortunate.
You know it's bad when you can actually see it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Blackfoot Gaming says, cryptocurrency. Digital currency turned into real.
That's it?
Where does it come from?
Yeah, that's what I guess I'm not understanding the empirical value, though.
Yeah.
In order for something to be currency, it has to have kind of an acknowledged mutual value. The Council of the Red Paw commands that the bearer of this document be permitted safe passage on the Pisa Road, free of harm or hindrance, as if the traveler's tale was the Baron's own.
Thy Raven Wings says, yo, Razor T Boogie, discovered Battletech through you guys.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Been trying to find the
I love
video
to hear
games with limited success. Found MechWarrior Mercenaries. Any help? Is that shit on GOG or
Which
maybe...
hold on. Mech Warrior 4 Mercenaries or Mech Warrior 2 Mercenaries?
He just says Mech Warrior Mercenaries. I mean, is it on Steam, GOG?
Mech Warrior 2 is nowhere. Mech Warrior 4 was released as freeware a number of years ago. I'm not sure it's free anymore. Here we go. Oh, hello. Pirate hat! Pirate eye patch! Okay. Oh, yo, you cutie.
Way too adorable.
Look, this fucking game, though. Everything about it. Art style. The animations, especially. Again, one dude. With a little bit of outside help. But one guy, basically. I think I need to talk to...
Oh, another purple banner.
Yes.
Oh.
Nice! I don't think I've ever leveled up.
Oh, so we were discussing BattleTech? As a...
I just said Mech Warrior 4 was released as freeware. You can find it because it was released as freeware. Then the company that was doing it, MechTech, lost the license. So you can still get it, but it's quasi-legal.
You can acquire it.
It's kind of unclear whether or not that's legal or not. And, you know, but Mech Warrior 2 is definitively not, you cannot get it. And it refuses to fucking work on Windows 10. There are ways to jimmy rig it, but man, it's hard. It's
what
really
about
hard.
some of the other ones, like Mech Commander?
Mech Commander is a RTS.
Well, I'm just saying.
That one works on modern systems. I've gotten Mech Commander running on my system. I've never fucked around with Mech Commander 2, though.
And let's see.
I dreamt of a lake last night. End of drowning. End of a mouse. End of drowning a mouse. And now here you are. I'm told you have a key for the sewer gate. Oh, a key! Maybe I do, Mousy. Maybe I do. May I have it? Aye, maybe you can, if you give me the password. Turnip? I think it was turnip. What?
Oh, God.
Is a password or a shopping list? I've no idea. They don't tell me anything. Anyway, the key's in my chamber pot. Really? It wasn't there before? Alright, I'll take a look. Hey, money. Back so soon, Mousy? What is it now? The sewer key. It wasn't in your chamber pot. Wait. It is now!
Oh, my God. Just walk away. It is not worth it.
Oh, no. Oh, this is unfortunate. I love this game. Okay, we've got the sewer gate key. Let's do this. Oh, I don't want to think about where that's been. Whoa! Hey.
Careful.
Yeah. Jesus of Nazareth. How do ya? Okay, let's go over here.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go.
This one might be too soon. I'm not sure I can say this one. Here.
What is it?
That one there.
What's black and white and red all over? The Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School yearbook. It's not too soon. That was hilarious. It's never too soon.
Thank you, Eyeball Nanya. Patrick says,
Nobody can beat... Nothing... Look at it this way. Nothing will ever beat the too soon status of Gilbert Gottfried.
Gottfried on 9/11. Yes, I know. We've all heard the story. Oh, Gilbert, what won't you say?
Oh shit. That reminds me of the fucking Ellen DeGeneres thing, because I remember they tried to credit her with telling the first. They were like, she saved
What?
Ellen saved the country because she came back and did her shitty dance on national television after 9/11.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah, it's like, wow, how brave. How brave. Okay, I apparently need to flip that switch elsewhere.
Patrick says
don't-
TJ made a 17-minute vid attacking Peterson. His comments are not going well.
I imagine not. It's pretty clear the I want to say for the record, well, I've said for the record many times, I respect TJ's like public speaking ability, and I don't think he's that bad of a dude in the times that I've met him. Oh shit.
Oh,
There we go.
Still
But
missing
I
Gears
think
reports?
the skeptic community in general, with the Sarkeesian phenomenon on the wane, is kind of running out of targets, and so they're getting kind of, they're just attacking some targets that, you know, aren't really worth it and are really just stirring up shit. And that's just a general skeptic community phenomenon right now, unfortunately. How do you... Go. Crimson mushroom. Apple, thank you. How's my health? Oh yes! Look at that! Increase my health and stamina.
cool.
Look at that, it's bigger.
Chicken Bone says, Bitcoin is a bookkeeping utility.
That's what I thought. It has to do with... It's cryptography. That's why it's called crypto... Like, it's related to cryptography, correct? That's all I've been able to piece together thus far. I'm gonna laugh if we spend this entire stream trying to figure out what the
cryptocurrency is.
fuck cryptocurrency is. I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Terran's #1 fan says, Hey Razor, thank you
up?
for getting me over my hair metal bias.
Man.
I've been listening to Dawkin and Striper. Love them.
Ooh,
Splinter Cell happens to be my favorite series.
sweet.
Do you think we'll ever see another game
Oh.
as good as Chaos Theory or Double Agent? God bless.
I think Blacklist was a step in the right direction. It was. Unfortunately, it didn't sell for shit because they recast the actor and tried to
Yeah.
go all casual with it. But the actual game design was a lot more Splinter Cell. It was still shit, folks. It still had a lot of problems.
And the terrible shame about it is I believe Michael Ironside really is finished now. I think he's retired.
Oh yeah, he's done.
That's a terrible shame.
He wanted to leave, which is why I said, like, what the fuck? Splinter Cell is not limited to Sam Fisher. You just make a new character. Why did you recast Sam Fisher? Especially recasting him in such a way that with the vocal character change, it actually kind of changed the essence of the character. Like, it wasn't just that they changed the voice, it was that they changed him to kind of just a younger character with a younger outlook. That's why I think it didn't really work. Distillery key is what I need. Okay. Oh, there's the fucking lever. There we go. But that's not what I need. I need to get down there and... There's, like, toxic gas, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Bond Smith actually has a good point. Sam Fisher was getting younger in each game for some reason.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's so weird.
It was because Ubisoft was getting increasingly desperate to make it their Metal Gear Solid. The fact is,
Yeah.
when Splinter Cell sold the highest, it sold more than Metal Gear Solid. So it's like, guys, you already had a winning formula. What are you doing playing catch up with a guy who's not selling as many copies of his games as you are?
Let's see. Noel says, any more Kingdom Come Deliverance streams planned?
I'd be down for it. I'm still playing the game. I'm still loving it. And you should be playing it too, because it kicks serious ass. Oh, there we go. That was a good jump.
Ashley J says, I love Thief's setting, atmosphere, and love Garrett's character.
Yes.
Have you read any books?
Not Thief 4, I hope.
Have you read any books that seem Thief-inspired or that remind you of it? Godspeed.
No, but I have written one.
Oh, really?
I wrote a kind of pulp, sort of chapter by chapter medieval fantasy story that was sort of... It wasn't like Thief in that there was no steampunk. I wanted to go full medieval. So I just kind of did a medieval fantasy Thief, is what I did. And that was... I've never published it, but I did write it many years back. I assume you have to use the nose clip. Oh, fuck. No. No. That's poison. That won't help you. Fuck. That's not good. Let's see. Where do I need to go here? I need to find that douche.
Bobby O. Jimbo says, what do you call a mouse with no balls? Optical. I don't get it. Ah!
All I did was hold my mouse up for him. Jesus, man. Catch up. Okay, find an antidote to spider venom. Well, I have to talk to Faustus to get that. So I'm not seeing how I can, and I need the distillery key. Well, no, I don't. I think you get the distillery key when you meet Faustus, but I'm not entirely clear. Let's try this. That needs the distillery key.
John Horn.
I have to get through there. That's where I need to go.
Is there anything that's like anti-poison or
That's what I'm not getting. I have
like cure or something you can make?
Fuck,
Oh shit! Oh
fuck,
shit!
Fuck! Not good. Not good. It's a fucking leech.
Ugh.
Let's get some food in me.
John Horn says, question. How's it taste to go down on Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Tastes like socialism.
Answer. Depends.
Oh, that's... She's gonna be gone soon. She's pretty fucking old.
Best Way Killer says, what is the leading killer of young women in auto accidents?
Young women?
Kennedy's.
Ooh, that's factual. Whoa, where is... Hello!
Ooh.
Leads up to the bridge. I'm gonna save. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
I'm gonna get up here, jump in that fucking chest, and save. Look at the level design, though. Again, you can tell there's some inspiration from maybe at least Styx, Master of Shadows. There's got to be a bit of that in here. All right, apple. Yeah, let's heal up and get in this chest. Save real quick.
Evan Rose says, what is a Mexican's favorite sport? Cross country. That's a good one. That's a good one. You know, that's been a few jokes. I think it's
Yeah, go ahead. Let's pause and take a dad joke break.
Your fucking thing.
Not really important.
Can't get it down. All right, let's see. You go first. I'm gonna take a look.
What are you talking about? That was the one I was thinking of. Why is there no great Mexican literature? Because spray paint was invented in 1949. That was the one. That was the one I was trying to think of. What do you call a Mexican who's had his car stolen? Carlos. Sorry. Had to be done. All right.
Oh, this one's a mean one.
What was that?
What's the new Webster Dictionary's definition of the word confusion? Father's Day in Harlem.
Oh!
That's harsh.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Oh.
Oh, this is it. This is the cipher. Hold on. Here we go. Down. Down and to the left. Down and to the left. All right. So let's, okay, I see what we need to do here. So do that, and then do that. There we are. Folks, we have found Faustus. Jesus, look at that. Look at fucking that. Look at that environment. Look at all that detail. I'm loving it. Alright, grain. Ooh, cheese! Queso! Slime jar. Rotgut.
Where did we leave off? Fellow Taffer says, would you describe Blade Runner as a perfect movie? If not,
No, absolutely not.
what are your biggest grievances with it?
Pacing. It's definitely a little slow in the midsection. I would say, depending on the cut of the film, the central theme gets fucked up a little bit. Ooh, distillery key. There it is. There she blows. Like, I've talked about this before. The final cut of the film, despite the fact that I think it is improved in certain ways, the final and director's cut do seem to at least suggest that Deckard is a replicant, largely because of things that Ridley Scott put in the film against the wishes of his writers. And if that's the case, then the central theme of the movie is kind of lost. Because you're watching a movie about a guy who's a robot and doesn't know he's a robot, and then he fucks another robot.
Yeah.
And kills some robots, and then he leaves. And that's your movie. That's your dramatic arc. It's terrible. That's a terrible fucking story right there. I mean, it's cool in a kind of M. Night Shyamalan, the calls were coming from inside the house kind of a way, but it's not really a good story. Whereas if you're watching the theatrical cut, for all of its flaws, you're watching a movie about a human detective who becomes dehumanized through the enterprise of hunting down false humans. Then, through his relationship with a false human, he regains his humanity.
Yeah.
That is a Philip K. Dick character arc right there. That's genius.
That's the only way it works.
Yeah, to me, that's the only way you have a movie. So that would be the big flaw, as far as I'm concerned. And I think one of the problems Blade Runner 2049 has is it copies some of those flaws and then executes them worse than the original film. Because at least the original film has those beautiful conventional special effects that still blow your mind even today. Like, it's incredible how seamless they still are.
And we have a new character.
Yep. I was expecting you hours ago. Expecting me? Aye, the master told me you'd be here this afternoon. I was beginning to think the leeches had done for you. Anyhow, you're here now. Scrawny, aren't you? Soft paws, weak arms. But you've a full set of limbs. I suppose you'll do. Let's get to work. I promised the master that this next batch would be ready in time for the wallowing. What? An annual ritual held in the forest when the rains have fallen in earnest and the ground is at its muddiest. For 3 days, creatures of all kinds and of questionable character come together to wallow, presumably. The exact nature of the events that take place at the wallowing remains a mystery. Indeed, none can agree exactly what it is that the wallowing is meant to celebrate or commemorate. Some say it represents death and rebirth, or the opportunity to bask in one's misery. Oh, so Cinco de Mayo. All right. I'm sorry, Cinco de Cuatro. And I, Faustus Rot, like to keep my word. We'll see. Now I have some matters to attend to elsewhere, so I'll need you to mind the still while I'm away. This is a critical stage in the process. If the pressure falls too low, the batch will be ruined. Any leaks in the pot or the pipe must be repaired immediately. Be warned, the vapors are extremely noxious, so work quickly. What? I'll only be gone a few moments, so I can't imagine you'll have time to get into too much trouble. Be back soon. Oh, shit.
You actually have to do stuff? Oh my god, you actually have to do stuff.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Repair it.
Is that good? Oh.
Pressure's falling.
How?
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Is that it? We good?
Plugged all the leaks.
Did you encounter any problems while I was gone? Very good, very good. I need to make an antidote for a spider's venom. That, by the way, was not in the demo.
I feel like you would have mentioned it if you...
Yeah, I see. And what possible reason would I have to prepare you this anti-venom? If it's beyond your abilities, I understand. Beyond my... I studied physics at the University of Keem, and I will not... Oh god, is that the University of E-Drama, or... Also known as the Eternal City, Keem is a beacon of knowledge. Yikes!
I also majored in gender studies.
Can't you tell from my feathered rainbow coif?
Rat lives matter.
Shining out across the whole of Pangaea and home of the prestigious eponymous university. It is said the books contained within the walls of the great library are so numerous they could form a staircase leading up to the heavens. It is also said the scholars of Keem are prone to hyperbole. You have a sample of the venom to work with, of course. Yes, I assumed as much. Check the traps that are laid about the sewers. You might be in luck. Oh, I need to go get that spider corpse. That's what I need. Alright. The rat hands you a small glass vial. Bring the sample to me. I'll do the rest. Alright. I think I can... Wait! I've got... Plague Doctor hat? Do I have a Plague Doctor mask? No.
That would be cool.
It would. That would help. Can I wonder... Hold on. I'll need you to gather samples of mycelium from the Death's Tongue mushroom. 7 should do it. Yes, the branching network of hyphae that... Never mind. Just bring me 7 Death's Tongue mushrooms. Yes! There we go! The miasma. Great Abigor song, by the way, Pandora's Miasmic Breath. Will you be repeating everything I say? The miasma, the noxious spores given off by the Death's Tongue mushrooms. Now go, I have much to do. Alright.
Angry Enthusiast says, did you hear about the Mexican train killer? He had locomotives.
Oh, what are you doing?
I love it. Phil Taffer donated again to say, what are your favorite kids' movies?
Kids movies. Let's see. Growing up, I loved, and still love Return to Oz. I love any Oz movie, honestly. The Wiz, The Wizard of Oz, Return to Oz. I loved Labyrinth growing up. Never Ending Story. As far as cartoons and the like, I loved Fievel Goes West growing up. I remember. I loved... The world is not the same without those Don Bluth films. Disney's great and all, or they used to be, at making those cartoons, but... Ooh. Oh! No! No!
As far as like cartoon movies go, I was a Lion King guy for the songs mostly. And
That's a really fruity reason to like that movie.
shut up, I was like a kid. I was like 6 or something.
I hated musicals even as a kid.
And
It was always annoying because you'd be watching the movie and you'd be enjoying the story, and then it'd be like, well, let's go down to the cellar. Let's go down to the cellar.
Right.
Let's go for the next 45 fucking minutes. It was like, God damn it, get on with the story.
and Never Ending Story.
Yeah.
Let's see. John Wayne Gacy's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade float says, sorry, my writing skills fluctuate between Edgar Allan Poe and Michael J. Fox. That would be a problem.
That would.
Of course, it would make Edgar Allan Poe's poetry more interesting.
Yeah.
Jim Samples says,
I think that analogy was a little shaky. What is... Oh, mushrooms. Okay.
Jim Samples says, why was Hitler never invited to the... Why was Hitler never invited to cook at the barbecue?
He always cooks with gas?
He would burn all the Franks. That's pretty good.
That was good. Okay, I need more of those death's head mushrooms or whatever the fuck, so I think I need to get down in the miasma.
And Kamen says, how did Stephen Hawking die? He crashed.
Computer virus.
Was it you who reposted that thing
Yes.
on Twitter? Yeah. Do.
Do-do-do. No, there's more than that down here. Hold on. There's gotta be more than that down here. No? I guess not.
Rex W says, have you heard or considered playing Warframe? Ninjas. Ninjas play free.
Terrangel's been playing it, but no.
Warframe? Me? No, I've never touched it.
I thought you did.
No. I've heard over the years it's actually improved quite a bit. I might give it a shot, but no, I've never.
No, I thought you had it on PS4.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, never.
What's up here? What's up here? Anything? Anything? Nope. Just giant roof tentacles. Watch the tentacles! Ah!
Fellow Taffer says, since you're a fan of the Popes, thought on H.P. Lovecraft, Robert E. Howard, and Clark Ashton Smith.
I like Lovecraft a lot. I think what I like more than Lovecraft's actual novels is the disagreement he had with with Robert E. Howard over like the nature of human existence. Like they had a huge debate. Look this up. It's actually really interesting, and a lot of their correspondence has been published where they were literally arguing with each other over, you know, the nature of life and whatever, and it's very telling that, of course, Robert E. Howard committed suicide and so forth, and given their disagreement and whatnot. Really interesting, actually. You guys should look that up. But I like that, I think, more even than Lovecraft's stories.
And what about this Clark Ashton Smith?
Never read any of his stuff. Never read any of it. I would also add, Robert E. Howard wasn't bad at writing horror either. He, that's one of the reasons I love the Solomon Kane stuff, is because it's not just adventure and swashbuckling and stuff, but there's a horror element to it.
Let's see. Simon Belmont says, Not sure how much you followed the USBM scene back in 2004, but I was in a band called Sin Origin. Blood Moon Auser did our logo, and we were signed to blackmetal.com records.
Oh, yeah? I didn't even know they had their record label then. I know they were around, but I didn't know. We got an offer to be on Moribund Records, but by the time we got the record deal, I didn't have a band anymore. We'd broken up, and a couple of our members had moved to another state. So it was like, I had a prospective record deal, but no band. Jesus. I only need one more.
Cartoon Man asks, does Taryn have a Twitter? No, I don't have a Twitter. I have a Gab, though. You can always reach me there.
Yep. He does indeed. He prefers the free speech platform.
Yes.
And I do too, but I should really post over there more.
Yeah. Well, I can understand it's tough. I mean, having to post twice.
Yeah,
once on Twitter, once
it's
on Gab.
obnoxious. Hey, I got the last one. We're good.
Actually, I think Gab has this thing now where you can do both. If you just post there, you can also link your Twitter and post there as well. I don't know how it works.
Ah, the mask fits you surprisingly well. It must have shrunk in the water. The water? My former assistant was wearing it when he died. I probably laid submerged there in the sewer for weeks. Okay. You're not a complete fool, then. I suppose you'll want payment. I can't give you much, a few florins at most, but I have something far more valuable for you. Here. With a curious red candle affixed to its crown. Hey, I have a light hat!
Nice.
It should prove to be quite useful. Thank you. You can go, but I'll need you again once this batch is finished. Is there anything more? This keep. You must know it rather well by now, I imagine. While you're going about, I want you to find me samples of the fruiting body of 12 different species of Basidiomycota. Or in terms of a simpleton, I mean a simple mouse might understand. Mushrooms. Most prefer the shade. I often find good specimens in the woodland areas surrounding the keep. This is where you have to pick the mushrooms and shit.
Ah.
The apothecarist hands you a journal filled with sketches and notes. I've divided the samples into two categories. The smaller group is nocturnal.
Wow, look at all that.
Yeah.
Holy
It's
crap.
not as bad as it looks, actually. And this is, keep in mind, this is all optional. This fetch quest type shit is totally optional. Yeah!
Nice.
Now hurry, the season's almost at an end. This is ridiculous, you're just giving me busy work! Such insolence, this quest is a sacred rite of passage all apprentices must endure. But I'm not an apprentice. I understand, you feel unworthy. And you are. Of course you are, but fear not, I shall guide you. Now go.
Oh, thank you, Emily. She asks, what's my account? I never actually said. It's just go to Gab.
Yep,
and
gab.ai/Terrangel.
It's Terran_Gel.
Why would you not just do it in one word? It's so much easier to remember.
Oh, I don't know. I'm used to it.
Alright.
Where did I leave off?
Oh, I think I see another banner to burn. Oh no, that may be
That's
one.
gotta be a metal song.
What's that?
Burning Banner or Banner to Burn or something. That sounds like it.
Born for bannering. Right, let's see here. No, I think I already burned that one. Yeah, that's just the tattered remnants.
I am a homeschooler. Donated $10. Didn't say anything, but thank you very much. We
I
appreciate
hope you
it.
actually are, because the education system is supremely fucking fucked. Yes! There we go, folks. We're coming right along.
Blackfoot Gaming says, who's the greatest Jewish cook known to man? Hitler.
I
God damn it.
didn't Himmler really oversee that though?
Eh.
That was mostly.
What kind of file do you need to make a 20mm hole into a 40mm hole? A pedophile.
Go.
Eric Brand says, I'm so pissed at you for always being right. Okay.
About what in this instance?
Probably everything. Evan Rose says, what do you call an...
here.
Oh, hold on. Fuck, it keeps moving. What do you call an Arab with 50 dates? A shepherd. That's pretty good.
That was good shit.
I am a homeschooler. Donated again. $2.
floods.
Thank you very much. Doesn't say anything again, but always appreciate it.
Alright, let's sneak on past. I'm gonna lose this mask after I pass him. Yeah, they did improve the sneaking. It's a lot more realistic, but hold on. There is a banner that needs burning. I wonder if this will wake him up. I doubt it. Ah! That could have gone better!
Oh, Joshua points out, did you ever get that venom? Or did you still need to find it?
What are you talking about?
The spider venom. You got him his mushrooms, but...
Oh, shit, I'm fucking retarded. You're right. I still had one more quest to do down there. Good, before I go too much farther. Thanks for reminding me.
Thank you, Joshua. Mr. DJ Fly High says, so with Tillerson gone and Pennsylvania going blue, is it time to panic?
Why would it be time to panic? I don't understand. Pennsylvania was blue to begin with. Trump turned it red. And it's not Pennsylvania that went blue. It's one extremely small county that, by the way, isn't gonna exist in the next election cycle. It's in a fucking district that's already been... It's already obsolete, it just hasn't gone into effect yet. Which is fucking weird. The media... I think what happened is the media picked that county to focus on. I mean, it's very telling. There have been several local elections that have gone to Republicans between the last election and now. The media hasn't focused on any of them, you notice. They focused on this one because it was extremely likely that this candidate was going to win, and here's why. Because the Democrat talked like Trump. The Democrat adopted Trump's platform. Which, expect more Democrats to do that in the future, by the way. I'm not sure it's going to work, by the by. I think this was definitely a fluke, but it is what it is.
Angry enthusiast is confused. He doesn't know where to stand on abortion. He says he likes to kill babies, but he doesn't like to give women a choice.
Alright, there we go.
Pretty good. I'm gonna have to remember that one.
Where is the distillery? Is it over there? Is that it?
Griffith did nothing wrong, says, I'm almost finished listening to all of your live arcade vids, as they've filled the podcast void in my heart. Thank you, Razor and T-Boogie. Hope for many more.
Godspeed.
Joe Nutt says, a man died and decided to tell God his best Holocaust joke, but God didn't laugh. Surprised, the man said, oh well, I guess you just had to be there. By the way, Razor, what's your Guilty Gear main? Godspeed.
Potemkin.
And mine would be Zappa.
Here, I found a sample of venom. Excellent. Now it will take a while to prepare the anti-venom. I'll need, 3 hours. One cannot rush these things after all. Okay. 3 hours. I should have grabbed that first. Now I have to wait 3 hours, and there's not a bed nearby. Although, there is an elevator that can take me somewhere that does have a bed. So I'm gonna fucking do that. Where is the lever? Sweet, and now I'm gonna ditch this fucking mask. Let's go with that. Yeah, there we go. Where am I? What was that? Prison? Main prison key? No, barrel room key. That's a strangely specific fucking room key.
Kazekame says, a horse walks into a bar. It says, ouch. Okay.
Really?
Uzi Patrol donated $20. Thank you, sir. Sup, Razor? What would you...
That was only 2 hours. Shit.
What would have happened if Romney or McCain had beaten Obama?
About the same thing. Because they're all establishment whores.
You notice the only real difference is when Trump became president?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. He's already accomplished what did fucking a left-wing news outlet calculated this. A left-wing news outlet, I forget which one, actually calculated this and found that Trump has already accomplished, and he's barely a year in, already accomplished over 60% of his overall platform and agenda. You think that would have fucking happened if we're talking about, you know, an Obama third term or a Hillary Clinton first? Or I just don't see that happening. That's the thing. Like, if people vote Trump out of office over some fucking bullshit, I'm gotta be blunt. We deserve the politicians we get at that point. I mean, that's... You will have had a chance to have someone, you know, admittedly flawed, but at least outside of the system, and gone the other way. I mean, that's on you. That's on you. You can't... I don't want to hear anyone complain about politicians after that. You made your choice. I mean, the whole reason we had to fix all this shit with an anti-establishment politician was because we let it get so fucking bad by voting for retards over and over again. Now, take this. Carry it with you and use it sparingly. It could save your life. Alright. So let's get out of here. Let's save first. Quick save! Now, I need to find... Well, shit, I've got the antidote, so I'll just return to Silas or whatever the fuck.
Let's see. Mike Merchant also donated $20. Thank you. Very generous, guys. Thank you. Seeing as how you get a massive boner from mechs, what are your thoughts on the upcoming Pacific Rim movie?
Fuck that. That's not really a mech movie. That's a kaiju movie. I don't like kaiju films. I never have. And it's not only that, but it's not even a kaiju film with, like, the charm of an old school kaiju film. It's like a modern, shitty, CGI, fucking Transformers kaiju movie. It's not... none of the charm of actual kaiju. None of the cheesiness and the awesomeness of fucking real kaiju films.
Yeah, the detail isn't there where the mechs are concerned. It's like, okay, two dudes get in a suit and that's it.
What is this? Chainmail face guard. Hey, we found the first piece of armor. Good shit. Good shit. Alright, let's... What is... Ooh, drawer. Checkpoint pass. I don't know what the fuck that's for, but we will use it somehow.
Benny Farmer says, I officially dare you to say Godspeed at the end of the stream.
I'll try. It usually cuts me off.
Griffith Did Nothing Wrong says, thoughts on the animated Spawn series by HBO?
It's pretty good from what I've heard, but I'm not the biggest Spawn fan. I liked the SNES game back in the day. Me and my friend, man, we tore that up back in the day. Very underrated game there.
Smooth.
Yeah. That worked out pretty well. Is that not locked? What are you doing here, mouse? You look lost. I'm searching for something. Can you help me? Have you talked to the smithy? I have. Did you ask him? He sees everything that goes on around here. But he also knows when to look the other way. And how to keep his mouth shut, too. Anyway, we're planning an escape. You want to come along? come with us? Won't we be safer traveling separately? Are you crazy? There's nothing but open moorland for hundreds of miles beyond these walls. Listen to her, she might be a criminal, but she's no liar. I am a liar! No, you're not! Tell him about the shrew. Just last week, a shrew. Oh, that is a Redwall reference right there. In the Redwall books, the shrews are like seafarers, and they use these log boats and shit to. They're basically like sailors. They're like a race of sailors. He was back a week later, washed up on the shore, all bloated and ready to burst. The currents, pirates, sunder crabs, who can say? Maybe we should hold a seance and ask him. What's your name, Mouse? Tilo. His name's Tilo. How'd you know that? My Oma was a fate reader. It must be in the blood. Ha! If you're a reader, what am I thinking right now? That I should stop talking? Oh, she's good. We never reveal our true names to anybody, but you can call me Shadow Phoenix. And I'm Fatal. Don't give him your real name! Sorry, Gusto, I couldn't think of anything. Tell you what, Dilo, show us you're our kind of mouse. Bring us the handkerchief off a guard's belt. I'm already done. I have something for you. Don't give it to me. You're the one who asked for a snot rag, Gusto. You take it. Fine, fine, give it here. Happy now? Let's see. Tell you what you need. We've got a list. Bring each item to us as you find them. We'll stash them in the cell until we're ready to go. Why don't you just give me the list now? Okay. Your skills. Okay. Alright. Wonder why you're not being held in the main jail. We were moved here from the jail a few days back. Maybe they're getting ready to set us free. Or hang us. I already got a guard's helmet. Alright. Need checkpoint passes. Hey! 3. Aw, shit. I've only got 2. I think I know where I can get one, though.
Count Mouse Ferratu says, "No, it's a great giant robot game? Rad. Robot Alchemic Drive."
Oh, Tarangel's boner just launched into the stratosphere.
I have owned that game for so long, and I fucking love it.
He loves that game.
It's amazing.
Uh-oh.
There's not another game quite like it.
He heard me burning banners. Yeah, it's got interesting game mechanics. Not very well executed.
No, because it's so old. I mean, that was one of Sandlot's first games, I believe.
What else did they make?
They make EDF.
Right!
Yeah.
Right!
Which, by the way, now with the most latest entries, they are putting in the giant robots.
Nice!
So you get to punch the kaiju the proper way. Pacific Rim.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good. Oh, I got another beetle.
I don't know about English releases, but if things go well, we're getting
the last game did pretty well.
We're getting 2 EDFs within a year.
Cool.
We're getting EDF 5 and EDF Iron Rain.
I just hope I hope that doesn't mean they're going to rush it.
Oh, I don't think so. 5 is already out technically in Japan.
Oh, okay, so they'd pretty much just be porting an existing title.
So
that's different.
Fingers crossed.
Hold on, I need to save.
I
wonder if I can go out that fucking gate.
Joss Ricketts says, "What can you say about Bendis's run on Daredevil?"
It's arguably the greatest Daredevil run ever. I mean, it really does rival the quality of Frank Miller. It's that good. It's the best thing he's ever written. That's one of the reasons, like, people were like, oh god, Bendis on Batman? That's not gonna work. Bendis Daredevil is better than any Batman comic ever published. Sorry, guys. Sorry. True. fact, if you're lucky, there will be a Batman comic published one day that's as good as that run. So if he applies himself and if he's not doing the standard SJW horse shit, it could be really good and probably will be.
Let's see. The Duck says, quack.
What the fuck, people? We said dad jokes, not preschool jokes.
Well, they're taking advantage
No! Hold on.
They're taking advantage of the fact that I say person says this.
Right.
Yeah. The King Who Cared says, what did you think about the Suez Crisis?
The what?
S-E-U-Z.
The S-E-U-Z?
Yeah.
Or did he mean S-U-E-Z? Suez. I would have assumed it would mean Suez Crisis.
Either way, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wish I knew exactly what you were talking about. Ask again or explain again in the chat, and I'll try to answer that.
But until then, Jason the Unpopular. Oh, as in Suez Canal?
That's what I thought. The Suez Canal. So you're talking about fucking World War I, right?
I assume.
Oops. Yikes! I think he's talking about the offensive. Oh shit! I just got double donged. Hate that. There's a guy on one side and a guy on the other. Shit. Ooh, there we go. Hit under the desk. Well done. And I like that the rats aren't all dressed the same.
So, any thoughts on that? Or, I mean, do you know anything?
Of course. Oh, well, it kind of depends on what you're talking about with regard to it. But I know Suez is one of the things Winston Churchill is criticized for. Just like fucking Gallipoli. A lot of that is revisionism, though, guys. I mean, you know, remember, this is a military commander. Military commanders have to roll the fucking dice, folks, and it doesn't always pan out. That's their job. They're the guy who happens to fucking be holding the dice.
Tommy Fife says...
In particular, the fucking Great War Channel, which I love and you should subscribe to, revisionism notwithstanding, they are really hard on Winston Churchill in World War I. And it's like, guys, the fuck? Like, this is what generals do. They have to try and do... I mean, what the... Same thing happens to Patton. People do the same thing with MacArthur. Like, it doesn't just happen to Churchill, but... Churchill in particular, I think because of his politics that some people don't like.
Well, it's just that this guy's saying something that happened in the 50s.
In the 50s?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oops. Found another beetle! Found another beetle. Yeah, so that definitely wasn't World War I.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he's talking about. Let's see.
This guy... Oh.
Jason the Unpopular says, one of my favorite random moments in Deus Ex Invisible War was when the punks in Upper Seattle tried to mug me. I told them to fuck off while the mobile police murder bot was behind me.
It's a great game.
They attacked me and all got mowed down when I jumped out of the way.
Nice. Yeah, the Robo Police will save your fucking bacon on that one.
Oh, here we go. We got some clarification. Seamus says, the Canal Crisis of the 50s is what killed the British Empire.
Yeah, I'm not... I'm into history, you know, not...
Egypt nationalized the Suez Canal? Yeah, I'm not familiar with that point.
This is a new area. This is a new area. This is totally new.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, with new enemies. Hello. What am I supposed to do with this? Can I get him to go away? Yeah, this is a totally new area. I wonder if this is where some of the armor is.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to distract this guy.
Yeah, can you throw a stick up there?
Or a bottle. Oops. How do you... Oh, there we go. There we go. Got him. What?
Ooh.
There's a rat I can talk to. Ruh-roh. Am I borked?
No, I mean, you're hiding.
Oh, this is not good. Yeah, but I can't get out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah! Oh, this is not good. What is this? Who are these people? Yeah, this is a totally new area.
How do you get that guy out of there? Yeah, I mean, obviously you need to talk to those people.
Obviously.
Swaggy Potatoes says, I love your videos. Keep up the good work. And who do you think would be the best candidate for the DNC in 2020 and why?
I'm not really keeping up too much with the Democrats side. The problem with the Democrats right now is they've kind of, instead of moving forward with... The best way forward for the Democrats right now is a labor-centric position. Because that's one of the ways that Trump was able to turn Pennsylvania and Michigan and so forth. That's why that candidate in the Pennsylvania district that isn't going to exist very shortly, that's why that guy won, is because he basically just adopted Trump's positions on fucking labor. Scott Adams has been talking about this. He's like, he made a really good tweet yesterday where he's like, if a Trump Democrat beats a Trump Republican, is that a repudiation of Trump? He's right. He's bang on fucking right. But yeah, that's the way forward, I think, for the Democrats, is whoever it is needs to be more of like a labor blue-collar Democrat. And unfortunately, under the Obama years, like, all they did was piss on fucking labor in favor of corporations that are donating shitloads of money to the DNC.
All I can say is, 4 more years. 4 more years.
Oh, where the fuck? Oh, okay.
R. Taylor says, do you think they screwed up Gold Dukat at the end?
Nope. No, I don't. No, I don't. I actually disagree with people who say, number one, that season 7 was shit. Complete horse shit. Season 7 may be the best season in the entire show. And Gul Dukat, I mean, what I saw was a guy who was literally possessed by evil due to his good intentions. He wanted to do something good for Cardassia and got completely absorbed in... Which, to me, that's a better story than if he had just remained a pragmatic, he's kind of a good guy, he's kind of bad. Instead, it's a story about how good intentions can lead you astray. That's not a bad story at all. I don't get that at all. I understand people who wanted him to be more ambiguous or whatever, but it kind of is ambiguous if you think about it. It's, you know. Is there nowhere to frickin' hide?
Oh no!
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is not good. Where does this lead?
Oh dear.
No, it is a dead end, and he was... God, he had lost me too. Jesus. What is that area, and why did they put a frickin' rat there? At the entrance.
Is there no way to knock him out, or...
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, like... Because that seems like it would be the only way forward, is to knock that bitch out. But yeah, either way, that whole area, including characters with dialogue and a key, that whole area did not exist in the last build of the game. And the only reason I keep trying to get up there is I'm not sure if maybe there's some armor or something that I need up there.
Well, you most definitely need that key.
Well, I've got the key.
Oh, okay.
I managed to snag that.
Warboner says, if only that mouse had an AR-15, he could defend himself from those Legionnaire mice. John Smith says, University of Cali just put out a student handbook. Oh my.
It is impossible to get by there because you have to go by so fast, and that raises his suspicion.
Don't go that way. Oh dear. Oh, good dodge. And he won't come down. That's weird.
Well, it's because you break line of sight pretty well. He does come down, but I think if you rush down fast enough.
Well, where were we? John Smith says, University of Cali just put out a student handbook. It says it is now racist to refer to us all as members of the human race.
By the way, the head of the University of California, our former governor, Janet Nadikatano.
Oh, God.
Yep. Elections have consequences, folks. You let her be the director of Homeland Security during the 8 years of fucking Obama, and look where the University of California is now. Okay, let's get over to that forest.
Gimblefoot says, the depths of DS9 is part of what keeps me going each week. Also, Terrangel's AZ origin story is excellent. Thank you?
Yeah. This beehive has been abandoned.
Let's see. Coriolanus Rex says,
I guess I just have to get up to Silas there, so let's do that.
would you ever stream Kingdoms of Amalur?
Yeah, maybe. I never really delved into it.
It's not really on my list.
I wonder if there's something behind that door now. Let's get up here.
Trago says, another weeb question this week. But what was it like going to Japan for the first time? Was it fun? Bizarre?
Very isolating. You can't conceive of how few people in Japan speak even rudimentary English. It is nothing like... I mean, I guess I would liken it to going to the Dominican Republic or Mexico or something, but honestly, it's much worse than that because nobody in Japan speaks English. Nobody. The only time you get to speak English with anyone is on a university campus or whatever, or on a school campus if you're doing volunteer work at a school, which I was. That's the only time you're going to speak English. Every other time, you're speaking Japanese. So my Japanese improved exponentially, but it had to, because otherwise you could not communicate. And culturally, you would think, like, going to Japan, you'd be some kind of, like, cultural curiosity or something. Yes, But I would say culturally, they kind of keep you at arm's length a little bit as an American. It's like you're. It's not xenophobic as such. It's just you're the other. You're treated that way. Nothing necessarily wrong with that, but it is what it is. Don't expect to be treated like a citizen or a resident. So that would be my answer. Is very isolated. I don't think you will feel more isolated in a country than as an English speaker in Japan.
And he also adds, is the J-pop as bad as in person?
I didn't really pay attention to it while I was there. Kind of remember I was only there for a few weeks at a pop.
Mr. DJ Flyhigh says, thoughts on Spawn comics?
Never really got into them. And I think Todd McFarlane's a bit of a hack, personally. I've always thought that. I thought that in the 90s. Man does not know anatomy at all.
I never saw any of the actual Todd McFarlane stuff. I saw all the other artists that came afterward.
Yeah.
Well,
because he was a classic example of someone who got to a certain point and then he was like an auteur and he was too good for doing comics. Like Todd McFarlane has not consistently illustrated a comic in a very long time because he's created his little McFarlane empire. All right, then, here we go.
more story.
Okay, yeah, I think I do need to talk to the blacksmith and get him to tell me where, because he'll mark on my map where the other pieces of the armor are, which will help immensely. Hold on, I'm going to use that. There's like a basket I can take down, if I remember correctly. If I can find the fucking thing. Is that it? The fuck?
Oh, that's another way to get...
That's bad.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, it saved right after that conversation.
I remember seeing that in one of the trailers. It's like...
No, I know you can take it.
Yeah.
I saw the rope. You can use it as a shortcut back to the courtyard. It should hold your weight. Okay. Okay, another autosave.
There must be like a lever somewhere.
No, it's just I think I had to talk to him to bring it up.
Oh.
'Cause magic conversation.
Let's see. Bullet Shepherd says, all in good fun. T-Boogie. Oh, all in good fun, T-Boogie. Yeah, must have been from the last message. Razor, you mentioned volunteering in Romania.
Oh, yeah.
Is it worth visiting? Just to have seen Vlad Tep's homeland, at least.
It's cool. I mean, it looks cool. There's some great architecture and stuff. But it's very poor. Very poor. So, there's some tourist trappy places. If you stick to those, you won't have to stand in shit, I guess. But otherwise, it's pretty pretty fucking impoverished. Let's see here. Get down there.
Serpent21 says.
But it is a beautiful fucking... There's some beautiful stuff there.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Beautiful stuff. I didn't get to do much touristy stuff, though. Arrgh. Fucking eagle-eyed motherfuckers.
Serpent21 said, I lived in AZ years ago, around 2011. I remember Obama coming to AZ to cry about Jan Brewer trying to enforce immigration laws.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Remember when Hillary did the same thing? Remember when Bernie Sanders did the same thing? What a fucking tool.
Get the fuck out of my state.
Seriously.
Let's see.
Vermont for JJ.
You remember when Jan Brewer shook her finger
Yes.
right in Obama's face? That was amazing. How did you put it?
I was
How can I
let-
go back in time and marry this woman?
Yeah, no, I don't think I said that, but how can we move forward in time so I can vote for you again?
Inferno Chill says...
Much better governor than Ducey.
Oh, actually, I already read that one. Coriolanus Rex says...
And she one of the things, that woman never gets credit, ever. She fucking balanced the shit out of the state's budget after Napolitano split. Napolitano spent this fucking state into like a fucking $200 million deficit or something ridiculous. Some just insane number. And then she was like, oh, I've been appointed to Obama's cabinet. So long, folks. And people voted for this woman twice. What the fuck is wrong with you? Jan Brewer came in. Well, Jane Hull came in after. Fixed it. Or no. Jan Brewer came in after. Sorry, I was going back in time there. Jane Hull took over for Five Symington. But Jan Brewer came in and fixed it. She balanced the fucking budget, which cannot have been easy at all. She did things like, she changed trash pickup to, like, she combined recycling and trash pickup, so we do it all on the same day. Now, little things like that to, like, save money, and it worked! And because she waggled her finger at Obama, she's perpetually seen as a racist and a hate monger. Yeah, she also saved you a lot of fucking money. She also saved this state from going fucking insolvent after 8 goddamn years of, Democrat bulldyke in office. Well done, dipshits. I need a few things. No. I'm looking for armor. Oh, there we go. Items of clothing. Suit of armor. You got 8 florins? Yeah, I got plenty of cash. Start from the places I've marked. Can't guarantee it, but there's a good chance you'll find what you need. Alright, was there anything else? Good.
Oh, and gave you an autosave.
Yes, it did. So let's look at that map. Suit of armor. Oh, looks like there's one behind me. Oh my god.
Of course he would have a piece.
Was there a piece here the whole time? Where is it? I'm not seeing it. There it is.
Ah.
Okay, now I just need to find the rest of those. Looks like that one's down. I don't have an armory key. Can I? I wonder if he can get me into the armory. What is it you're making? Noise. Huh. Interesting.
Coriolanus Rex says, have you ever read Northlanders by Vertigo Comics?
No, I haven't. What keys do I have the armory key yet? I don't think I do.
Sorry about that.
Where do I get the goddamn armory key? I haven't seen it on any guards.
Kazakame says,
Let me get up here.
you arrive at DS9, a Starfleet officer under the MF Cisco. What's your rank, position, and duties?
I've thought about this. I guess when I played Star Trek Online, I went tactical. So probably just a tactical officer.
Fair enough.
Would be my way. I probably should have asked him where the roses are, too. That would have helped. Oh, well. Yeah, let's jump in there. Save, because I want to see if there's anything behind this door now. Because that always led to nothing, if I remember correctly.
Really?
Yeah.
Would it just not open, or?
No, it's a nothing. It's nothing. I wonder if that's like the front door or something. That's weird. I was too curious. I had to check.
Nyan Pudge says, PSA, the one you guys want is Mech Warrior Living Legends, which is a free mod, and it's fun as hell.
It's very good. What I don't like about it, and I still don't like about it, is that bullshit where you buy your fucking mechs with that in-game currency nonsense. I hate that. It's like, just let me pick my fucking mechs and go to town, for Christ's sake. That I don't like. But everything else about it, the way the game plays and everything else, all the mechanics, all that is great.
Yes, he points out that you get mechs, vehicles, aerospace, the works. Anderson Paladin.
It's cool, and it's made by the guy who... it's the guy who, if you remember... What's his name? Daniel something? He was hired to work on Star Citizen because he was an expert in CryEngine.
Oh.
Because he worked on Mech Warrior
so it's
Living
the same
Legends.
guy?
Same guy. He made Living Legends basically by himself. And Star Citizen rolled out like all these fucking... They did like a series of videos. Look at this guy that we got! Holy shit, like he's gonna... There's no way Star Citizen can fail now. He fucking quits. He fucking quit. A few, like, I don't know, a year and a half or so into the project, he fucking quit. Embarrassing. I told you guys that what was going to happen with that game was they were going to stop working on Star Citizen outright and focus on that fucking Squadron 42 single player, which is basically just a new Wing Commander game, and it's so that they could raise funds to complete Star Citizen. And sure a fucking enough, folks. Sure enough. How am I gonna burn that thing? How do
With
I?
skill. Oh, on the door.
Can I? I don't think I can.
Oh,
that's
the prompt came up.
that is BS. How do you do that?
Anderson Paladin says, hey guys, are you into Sandy Peterson tabletop games?
What would those be?
He doesn't list any. Also, what does an Irish school shooter use to enact his justice? A potato can.
Yes.
Sorry, we're not familiar with any Sandy Peterson tabletop
Yeah,
games.
what would those be? Can you guys list those real quick? By the way, we owe him a Irish pun.
Well, I can't find any in my book, but...
How do you sink an Irish submarine? Knock on the hatch.
Ah.
Alright.
How do you stop an Irish submarine from flooding?
What's up?
You close the screen door.
Well, yeah. I have heard that one before. What's the... Anything over here?
Here we go. Sandy Peterson games. Cthulhu Wars, Descentstein,
Hey, got another beetle. You're an overrated band.
Dickenstein, maybe?
Dickenstein?
Dysonstein? Probably Dysonstein.
Dickenstein? I'm gonna stick with Dickenstein.
Rune Quest? Call of Cthulhu?
Oh, RuneQuest, of course. I've heard of that.
Fine, one more joke. How does Helen Keller drive? With one hand on the wheel and one hand on the road.
Yes! That I have heard. That I have heard.
How did Helen Keller go crazy? Trying to read a stucco wall.
A Lutonist! He worships Luton. Luton? We love Luton too! You're thieves? Thieves? We've never stolen a thing in our lives. We simply relocate material goods. That's right, without permission. Here, I have the passes we need. You do? Let's see them. 3 checkpoint passes, like he said. Alright. true thief must be accomplished in a range of skills: agility, tenacity, awareness, and the like. If you master every one of them, you can join our guild. Well, it's more of a club than a guild. How many members does your guild have? You mean including us? It doesn't matter! For now, we can teach you one skill from each discipline. So what do you want to learn? Huh. The red mist, the long drop, the surge, the stack, keen ears. Huh.
I hope you get an explanation of each one.
I don't know. This is a thief's most valuable skill. There's a way to sense when an enemy is nearby. We can teach you that. That sounds good. I'll take that.
Best Way Killer points out Dickenstein sounds like a reanimated corpse of Bruce Dickinson.
This is a skill known only to the greatest of thieves. See, a true thief has a talent for seeing what items are ripe for the taking. Huh.
What's Red Mist?
That's what I picked.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Doc called it a psycho-spiritual manifestation of greed. I call it the red mist. It can really leave you feeling drained, though, so beware. Huh. We've hidden something here in the cell. See if you can find it. Have you? Oh, hi there. Is that it? At the top of the watchtower, there's a rat. A real horrible scrunt. You mean Silas? Yeah, that's Scrunt. We need his spyglass. Scout ahead. Watch the roads for patrols. Alright. He isn't your friend, Mouse. But we are. He's just a rat. A real scrunt, that one. You trust a rat over us? Aha!
Let's see. John Smith says, gonna buy a new big screen. Any recommendations?
I've had good luck with Philips, personally. I've had bad luck with fucking Sony and Aiwa and shit. Like those have all been pretty bad, but Philips have lasted a while. And
Oh, don't buy that Chinese one that's
What's
really
that?
popular. I forget what the name of it is. It's like Ryko or something like that.
the Rice Co.
Yeah, something like that. It's apparently they're garbage.
Is he there? Oh, he's there. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna wait for him to go down. Actually. Alright, bud. Move! Yes.
No.
There we go.
It's not Vizio. It's something else.
Those are terrible, too. Terrible.
Remember, it starts with an R. Is it Rycon? Dirt Crack says, I saw Judas Priest and Saxon live the other day. Nice.
Yeah, how was it?
Kicked a whole lot of ass.
Fuck yeah.
You going to see them on tour?
Of course. Of course I am. Playing at Comerica Theater, I believe. Whatever it's called this week.
Roku. That's it. Thank you, Billy.
Right.
Yeah, Roku. Don't buy Roku. Bullet Shepherd says, I'll be seeing Priest and Saxon in Sugarland, Texas in April. My loins swell with excitement. You can do it. On the way down.
I don't think I can.
Whoa.
Did it work?
Oh my god.
There we go.
Bugged out, but it worked.
Oh, come on. Just climbing up a... Okay, good. There was a tree in the way.
Yeah, Belly, we got it. It's Roku. Let's see. Ah. Welcome back, Ketracel White Power. F. Andrew McCabe, Godspeed. Just got in. Happy streaming, Goyams.
Godspeed, and thanks for joining us, bro. Let's see here. I need more... Where the fuck? It's... It says it's back here. Yeah. Back here somewhere. Don't tell me it's that. No, it's not. It's back here somewhere. I see. Somewhere here. In the fucking rat dormitory. Great. It's probably in one of these goddamn chests I can't open. Ah, where do you get a footlocker key? It's got to be hanging up in here or something. Ooh, burning banner? No, not while they're asleep. That will not go well for me. It's not on him. It's not on these guys. That I'm seeing anyway. There we go. Queso. It's got to be around here. I doubt it would be in another room.
I agree, fake news. The Gep gun takedown is the most silent way to eliminate Manderley.
Go with the prod. Prod with the prod. Sorry, JC. I thought you were a Gep gun.
Trago says, you've talked a lot about French comics.
Yeah.
But what do you think of French animation? I find that French animation varies so widely in style.
Yeah, that's the thing that's great about it, and that's something that's great about bande dessinée, personally, is that it's not completely uniform, whereas, you know, manga, even in its prime, was pretty samey in terms of visual style, if nothing else.
Oh, can you use your red mist here? Is that like a button?
Good idea. But I'm not seeing it. I'm still not seeing it. Huh. I am not seeing it. I'm seeing a lot of treasure chests, but I need the fucking key for these things.
Oh, did you finish your thoughts on French animation?
No. Fucking Phantom 2040 was a French show.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great French animation. Oh! There it is. Hanging up right there. There we go. Fucking no key, though.
Nice.
Where the fuck is this key?
2 more pieces to go.
Hold on. Did it just say I need a small helmet? I already have a goddamn helmet. Right? Oh, no, that's just a face guard. Ha! Ooh, here we go! Full Hamburglar mode. Oh, it doesn't show it? Hold on. I think it's because of my hood. No? Oh, that sucks. It has worked in the past. I don't know why it wouldn't work now. Let's see here. Carry a cutlass too heavy for you to wield. That must be part of the armor. Then let's go with that. And I wish the fuck I knew.
Hardcore Bunny suggested that the foot lockers and getting the keys are a quest that happens later.
Maybe. Possibly.
Linear says, "Hey Razor, hear you're a big Thief fan, not
Yes,
4.
sir.
My friend and I are making a stealth game in the spirit and art style of Thief.
Nice. What's it called?
You up for helping us playtest, offer suggestions when we reach a demoable phase?
You're goddamn right I am.
If so, what's the best way to contact you?"
Facebook is going to be the best way to contact me. Facebook.com/Rageaholic Rules, one word. And you can message me there, and we can hammer out the details. Should be pretty simple.
Cool, and good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck. We need more stealth games. We need more good stealth games like this one.
Razor or Terran? Oh, sorry. Bullet Shepherd says, Razor or Terran? Have either of you seen the anime Gunsmith Cats? It's nothing special, but it was enjoyable and funny, as well as the firearm aesthetics. And making fun of the ATF is worth it alone. I've not seen it personally, no.
No, I haven't either.
I'll add it to the list.
I'm not seeing any armor down here either. So he marked all the armor. Hold on. Let's look at where's my costume book. There we go. Okay, so I need the sallet. Maybe that's just a separate thing I need to find.
From the list, it said, I think you're still missing the greaves.
And the helmet.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. I think I could ask those thiefy fucks. I do believe so.
Zealous Node donated 20 Aussie dollars. Thank you. From Australia with dollary dues. 2 questions. 1. Settle an
Trading
argument.
us 2 koala teeth.
Settle an argument. David Ayer just copied Shadowrun to make Bright and no one noticed, right? Was Bright just basically Shadowrun? That movie with Will Smith?
Oh no. Rhyme scheme! Listen to the professor. Let's do it in couplets. Do you know what how do you know what a couplet is? Knowing things isn't a crime, Gusto. If it was, you might actually know something. Follow me and do try to keep up. May I present you the greatest of crooks. Gusto and Fatale, a couple of schnooks. Brother and sister, they're siblings in crime. But they've never been caught and they've never done time. Fatale's the brains, then Gusto is the muscle. He's filled to the brim with a keg full of gussel. That's better. At thieving and stealing and crime, they're the best. I'm writing this ballad for them as a test. They'll steal for you every last worldly possession. Leave you convinced it was at your suggestion. Now please check your pockets, cause for our finale, you've probably been robbed by Gusto and Fatale.
Come on, that yeah.
You're pretty good! Alright, you don't have to make a song and dance about it. Can you set it to music? Music? I charge extra for the melody. 10 florins? That's robbery! Next time you need something, maybe you can come to an arrangement. Aha! Got it!
Listen to this music.
Yeah.
It's so charming. I love it.
Skills? Nothing. Oh, there we go.
Oh, so the whole Shadowrun and Bright. I mean, I don't think either of us saw Bright, so I can't really comment on it.
Yeah, me either.
Second question was, have you seen the latest Paizo Adventure game?
No.
Paizo? I'm not
I
familiar.
am not.
Spoiler, SJW bullshit, ahoy.
Oh, yeah?
Sorry, we can't comment on either of those.
Some of these developers are all in on that shit, and they are in for such a fucking rude awakening. If Andromeda didn't clue you guys into the fact that it's done now, it's over, then there's really not any hope for you.
You remember that shit about, you remember seeing that pixelated game with a great art style, called The Last Night?
Yes!
And the developer was like, well, it takes place in a world where it's a leftist, progressive, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the word he used?
No, it was basically a world where political correctness had completely co-opted all liberty.
Dystopia, I believe
Yes.
was the word he used.
Yes.
And people
Basically-
got all over him.
Yeah, basically fucking idiocracy.
It just... People... Because they can't even conceive that their way would end up bad.
Mm-hmm.
That their way of thinking would doom the world.
How? Interesting. Huh.
Wasn't this in the trailer? Oh no, there's a lever. Or maybe not.
Yeah, I just need the armory key. I don't know where the fuck to get it. I got it in the demo, but I can't remember where, and I'm pretty sure even if I remembered where, it would probably be different. That's right, there's a whole area here that you can go down into. Yeah.
Oh, Hardcore Bunny knows if you want me to tell you.
I don't have a map of this location.
Do you want to know?
Yeah, that would help. Because the game has given me no fucking clue where this armory key is, and I need to get the fuck in there.
The rat patrolling near the armory has it.
Really? That motherfucker.
Near the armor. Pickpocket him.
Okay. Aha!
Ooh, careful, careful.
Jesus.
Or maybe not.
That motherfucker!
Oh my god. Like, that prompt was not coming up at all. I mean, how were you supposed to know that?
I did it without getting detected. I dids it. So I think I'm gonna... What I'm gonna do is hang out here, wait for him to come up, and then go down. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go.
Chicken Sith says, thoughts on the Ralph Bakshi cartoons?
Oh, they were great. They're great. Fire and Ice, Lord of the Rings. Awesome stuff, all of it. Shit, 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 shit!
Oh god, did he see you?
No, I think I'm good. Yeah, he's not down yet. He's not down the stairs. There's a lot of steps to get down.
Alex Seekman
Yes!
says,
We are in the armory, folks!
Alex Seekman says, wow, RPG Codex hates Underworld Ascendant?
Yep.
Does anyone even take RPG Codex seriously anymore? If they do, and why?
Yeah. It doesn't have enough waifus.
Yeah.
Because that's an RPG now, folks. Romance options. That's what that is.
Yeah, romance, quote unquote. Wolf Bear says, Andrew McCabe fired tonight, no pension. Thoughts?
Trump is mid-purge, not surprising. I almost made this tweet. I gotta be blunt, like, people making a big deal out of all the people being fired in the Trump administration. I expected this from day one.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's not gonna be... I made a whole rant about it, guys, and people misinterpreted it because of the title of the video, but if you watch the actual rant, I predicted it. That Trump was gonna be firing people over the course of his administration because he cannot trust anyone. He's gonna be figuring out who the fuck he can actually trust, and even some people that he could trust, eventually he's not going to be. You know, this is going to be happening over the course of his administration. And I gotta be honest, like, I don't give a fuck if he fires someone every fucking day of his administration, you know what I mean?
Honestly, I mean, is it surprising? Do you think Hillary or Obama put up with, like, any opposing voices around them?
There's a separate... Damn it! Well, I got the Armory. I guess I need to get the Armory magazine key. I assume I get it from Silas. I remember getting that too. Just got out of the way in time. Good stuff. And let's get into that courtyard.
Bobby Ojimbo says, who is king of all the mice? Mouse Se Tung.
A dad joke that fits the theme of the stream. You, sir, win. Fantastic.
Careful.
Thematic consistency, my friend.
JSC Hong says, what's your fave Lovecraft story? Mine's Innsmouth.
Yeah, probably be mine too. There's a really cool comic, by the way. The Shadow over Innsmouth. It's a Shadow comic that combines the Shadow with Cthulhu's mythos. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not the best art, but a pretty cool story. Wow. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at all that shit one dude made. Alright, homie. Found the armor. Well, put it on. Should I rob the spyglass and give it to the thieves? I'm pretty sure they'll fuck me.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure they'll fuck me. So I'm not sure.
Let's see. Count Mouseferatu says, Rene Auberjonois did the voice of Chef Louis in The Little Mermaid.
He did.
I heard Odo singing. I
Yep.
can die happy now.
Yep. Huh. Wonder if I gank it. Whatever. Carrot! Gimme! You need the key to Silas's chest. Huh.
Metalhead Bear says,
Your Norm Macdonald's impersonation of Johnny Carson having a heart attack?
no, I haven't.
I feel like there's a yak on my chest.
Where did that come from?
That was Silas's chest. I immediately, it just triggered a memory. All right, let's see here.
Metalhead Bear says, what's the difference between an egg and a beetroot? You can beat an egg,
But you can't egg a beet.
but you can't beat a root. Thanks for laughing. Thanks for the laughs, my boys. Okay. I gotta recover.
Bad. That was bad in all the best ways.
Jason the Unpopular says, horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?"
Good night,
Horse-
Mrs. Coulter.
Horse says, "I have AIDS."
All right.
And Foghorn says, "When does a pentagon have 4 sides? When it intersects a plane." Wow.
Ooh.
Too soon.
Ooh. Here we go. Too soon for a Pentagon 9/11 joke, really? Come on. All right. Now, I've never understood why they put this here, because you don't really need it to get around, but I think I see a beetle. I think I see a beetle. Oh, there he is, writing overrated songs. There we go! 5 of 7. Almost got all the Beatles. Let's get over here, and yeah. Oh, I think those steps might be new.
John Titor says, "Thoughts on the Wheel of Time possible TV version?"
Yeah, I don't know. Wheel of Time is a little dry.
Is it now?
Yeah, plus got a lot of. I think that series has a more than a little Mary Sue in it.
Oh, does it?
Know what I mean? Yo, yeah, big time.
Because those are always the best.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find all the roses here. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! No! Oh man, that's not good. That's decidedly subpar.
It says you're a heretic.
Perfect timing.
Welcome back, sir. Deus Polvolt donates $14.88. Thoughts on the Twilight Zone and why it's so good? Original or the new series?
Yeah, I never liked Twilight Zone. Never. What about you, Terangel? I think you liked it.
I liked a few of the episodes.
I just found Rod Serling a little preachy.
Of course, I think I brought it up before. I liked in the original series they did iRobot, and Leonard Nimoy was the lawyer, and in the new series they did iRobot again. And they brought back Leonard Nimoy to be the lawyer again.
Oh, nice.
So that was really
That was
cool.
the shitty UPN one?
Possibly. It might have been UPN. It's been so long.
Yeah. The one with Forrest Whitaker?
Yeah, he
one?
was the host.
Okay, let's put on the armor then. Autobahn powder keg. Yeah, I would think that I would get the key to the armory before I did this, but whatever. Let's just put on the damn costume.
Oh, that was Outer Limits, not Twilight Zone? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
You look ridiculous, but it'll do.
Yeah, then I got them mixed up. It was Outer Limits that I was talking about.
His office is along the south courtyard gallery above the barracks. You'll find him. Oh! I had to be disguised as a rat! That's why! That's why they put a rat on guard in that room.
Ah.
What would the commander want with me? A new guard assigned to the keep from Yuva? I'd be surprised if he didn't want to see you. But I suppose I have no choice. You'll be fine. After that, you'd best head to the west gate. The squad will be assembling soon. Here. Folded and sealed with wax. Give this to the sentry. Until you have a chance to slip away, stay close to the others. You haven't told me what it is I'm looking for. Catch. You catch it feeling the weight in your paw. Through the catacombs in the tomb of the hero Dweenlin, you should find a small wooden chest about so big across with this same sigil inlaid in its lid in silver. It's bound to be heavy. I'll take care of it, I give you my word. Dwindling Heights is a treacherous place. Be careful who you put your trust in. Even you? Aye. Then again, what choice do you have?
Look at how adorable you are.
This is ridiculous.
And yes, Outer Limits was the best. It was awesome.
Okay.
How long have we been going?
Yeah, almost 4 hours, honestly, I think.
Quite some time.
Yeah, quite a while. This may be a good place to end it. We just auto-saved.
Yeah, we got the armor.
Which we're about to enter a whole area this was literally where the demo ended. When you walk into this area, that's it. That's it for the fucking demo, the pre-alpha or whatever. So, folks, that'll do it for tonight's RazörFist Arcade with Ghost of a Tale, the full release version. Highly recommend you pick it up. As you can see, it's a really good game. Surprisingly polished for a fucking game that one guy made. Just crazy. An original kind of stealth RPG hybrid thing with fucking fantastic lore behind it, great gameplay, incredible animations and art style.
Attention to detail is what always gets me.
Yeah, fucking blows my mind. I've been excited to play this ever since I originally played the alpha. Ever since I saw the first trailer. It's basically Redwall Thief, the fucking game. Really badass stuff.
But don't leave just yet, guys. I mean, we still have a lot of questions to answer.
Oh, do we?
Oh, yeah. You might want to bring up the YouTube page. It would be faster.
Okay. Let's see here.
Last question was...
Thoughts on the... Hold on.
Wheel of Time. Yeah, John Titor. Wheel of Time.
Oh, you skipped a lot of questions, man. Yeah, you skipped a lot.
I didn't skip shit. I've been trying to chip away at it.
Well, the last one, you answered the Twilight Zone one.
Oh, I immediately did that one.
Oh, I see.
Because he just did it.
Okay, cool. Was it Bullet Shepherd? I'll be seeing Priest and Saxon in Sugarland, Texas in April.
Yeah, keep going after that.
Okay. FFFFF Andrew McCabe. Godspeed. Just got in. Happy streaming. Goyams.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Are you sure? Oh, okay. I see.
There are the cartoons. Wolf
Right.
Bear.
Ralph Bakshi. Innsmouth. Renee Aubergenois.
John Titor. There we go.
Okay, there we go. Simon Belmont09, thoughts on Moon Knight? I'm a huge fan, and I feel like he doesn't get half the love he deserves. I think Moon Knight's great, but he's a little busy.
Yeah.
As a character. Way too much shit going on with that character. If it was just a schizophrenic superhero, I think you'd have something. But you start throwing in the fucking Egyptian moon god shit, and then, you know, like, I think the David Finch version of Moon Knight was pretty bad. It was like fucking edgelord central, just not a very good read. The Bendis and Malieve stuff was kind of good, but it was pretty clear Bendis didn't have as much of a vision for that character as he did with Daredevil. But it was pretty cool. I think Moon Knight's good. He just needs to have a little less going on with the character. I don't think it's buying habits. I don't think it's the publisher that have kept that character from breaking through. I think it's the fundamental premise of the character. There's just too much shit going on with him. Best Way Killer. I think Churchill is subject to a lot of the same revisionism that paints George Washington as a bad general. Yeah, or Theodore Roosevelt, an inveterate fucking racist and slave rapist and all that fun shit. You see a lot of that shit. Same shit happens with Patton, and as I said earlier, happens with MacArthur. The King Who Cared donates £5. The British and French empires were killed by the Suez, leaving the U.S. as the sole power of the West. Do you feel like this was a good plan? Oh, gotcha. Okay, I understand. I'm going to have to actually read up on that more, because I'm really bad with 50s history in a lot of cases. It's just kind of a black spot for me. Like, you know, World War I I'm fascinated with. World War II, of course, everyone knows about. But then you have that kind of lame period in the 50s, Korean War, shit like that, where, it's a bit of a black spot for me. But that's just me admitting the limitations of my knowledge. Black Raptor 311 Star Wars fact: the body temperatures of Tauntauns are lukewarm. A little bit of lore for you there. A lot more. I imagine nobody at Disney knows that.
No,
Kamikaze Kid.
Wait, hold up. You missed it. It's a joke.
Oh,
They're lukewarm.
lukewarm. Yeah, but they warmed Han. So that doesn't really work, does it? Well, I guess whatever. It is what it is. He technically used it for both of them. Whatever. It is what it is. Kamikaze Kid donates $5. When are we getting more Kingdom Come Deliverance? Please, Razor, remove krauts and kebabs. We'll do it in the future. I think next week, with me talking about so much World War I history, maybe we'll play a World War I game next week. That's what I'm thinking. There's quite... You may predict at your leisure what my reference may be, but I think that's what I'll do. Black Raptor 311 again donates $5. Started painting my new batch of BattleTech minis. Finished 6 out of 16. Will keep you updated. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Noel donates $2. Thoughts on Thin Lizzy, best rock band of all time? I was never a big fan. Kind of blues rock with some proggy elements. It is what it is. It's cool. They have some cool twin guitar harmonies, though. They have some cool-ass twin guitar harmonies. Kazukami, the pig says, nothing. It's a pig, you know. Fellow Tapper, do you think the U.S. is the greatest country? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. On balance with the freedoms you're afforded. At least until they're encroached upon completely by the fucking government because we're trying to be more like Europe. Yeah, I think so.
Because things are just going swimmingly
that is
for them.
That is not, however, the same thing as saying we're superior to every country on Earth. There is actually a distinction there, believe it or not. Dr. DJ Fly High. Have you read these comics? 1, Youngblood. Who reads Youngblood?
Yeah.
Who the fuck reads Youngblood? Although it is good in kind of a B-movie way, just looking at the bad art and the terrible
wreck.
fucking writing. Brigade, also no. And The Authority. I read a little bit of it and wasn't impressed. Dennis Head donates $4. You meet Hideo Kojima. What do you say to him? I play my Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain review for him and I say, did you like it? That's what I do. No, I have him take a creative writing course, and then I link back up with him after 5 weeks and ask him, did you like it? The man has people translating his shit writing that have more writing experience than him. What the fuck? The guy doesn't know basic things like rising action, falling action, and climaxes. That when I say Hideo Kojima doesn't know how to write, I don't mean he just writes boring stories. I don't mean like he writes in a traditional sense and the stories aren't good. I mean he doesn't know what rising action is. He doesn't know what a denouement is. He doesn't know basic first-year creative fucking writing shit. And you can see it when you look at his stories. Look up the Agnes Kaku interview, woman whose thankless task it was to translate his fucking dribble in Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3, may have been both of them actually, and then another guy who translated his shit was interviewed and said the exact same thing about him. The guy has no fucking clue what he's talking about or what he's doing when he writes shit, and yet, because he's such a fucking auteur and all the jackasses at Rolling Stone blow smoke up his ass 24 hours a day, his fucking sphincter should have emphysema at this fucking point, that, you know, no one wants to tell the Emperor he has no fucking clothes.
And that was your Hideo Kojima rant for the week.
Paula Dew donates $10. Hear my voice, make your choice, beat the drum, hide the sun, devil's in my head tonight. Oh, fuck yeah, Motorhead lyrics. Zelos Node donates 10. Irish joke. Patty. Hey, Seamus, I lost a finger. Seamus. Blimey, how'd you do that? Well, I just put my finger in this spinny thing like this, and blimey, just lost another one. Also, second SC. That was highly abbreviated. Sonic R1. Razor is a man of great vocabulary. Please do your utmost to bring back kerfluffle, flim-flam, and other words that are a joy to say. Godspeed. Balderdash is my favorite. That would be flim-flammery, also.
We got Streamlabs here. Action Cigarette says, Mythos on Johnny Rebel.
No.
Okay.
No.
Continue.
Love you guys. I don't take requests on Mythos. I have to be inspired to do them, is basically the way it works. Dr. DJ Fly High, have you seen Darling in Frank's the Anime? No, I have not. Third super chat, nothing to say but Godspeed. Thanks, bro. McFadson, another Breath of Fire question. What themes / mechanics / story beats would be required for a good spiritual successor? P.S. Water fusion spar, actual best girl. Yeah, some of the transformations with the fusions, that's a shame. When I was playing Breath of Fire 2, I didn't get to the fusions. When you fuse characters together, they actually turn into other characters, which was a mechanic that was kind of expanded from Karn in Breath of Fire 1. Breath of Fire 1, Karn was a shapeshifter. He belonged to a race of shapeshifters.
We have another...
That would be one of my mechanics for a spiritual successor. You would have to keep the group, the battle system. Most important thing for a Breath of Fire sequel, I think, is to be able to play as any character. Something was lost in Breath of Fire 3, as much as I love that game, when you were restricted to just playing as Ryu. He had to be in the party at all times.
Yeah, I hate that.
And I think that was the case in Breath of Fire 2 as well, if I remember correctly. In Breath of Fire 1, you could play with a party that did not include the main character, which I fucking love. I love that. Deus Pole Vault. Oh, right. We already got that one.
There was another Streamlabs. Zero Vials says, Jesus Christ, finally managed to catch a stream.
Yep.
Hey, Razor and Terran, any thoughts on the band Dead Kennedys, plus their shit politics? By the way, love you guys' work. Keep it up.
I was never, even when I was into punk, I was never into the Dead Kennedys. I think they're overrated as fuck. They're one of those second, third wave punk bands that they managed to sell a few shirts at fucking Hot Topic, so suddenly they're king shit. I never liked Dead Kennedys. Them and Rancid. Rancid can lick my chode. I don't like fucking Rancid or Bad Religion. That whole period in punk is a fucking wasteland. Just an absolute goddamn wasteland. Give me first wave or the current wave of like retro punk that's been going on, or give me nothing. Right? Fuck that mid-period 80s, 90s horse shit. That shit sucked. One last question from Zelos Node. Thoughts on the reboot? Oh, the reboot of the show reboot.
It looks like
What?
garbage.
I haven't seen it. What is it?
Don't.
Really?
It's fucking...
You're gonna tempt me to watch it now.
It's a fucking teeny bopper. It's live action, by the way.
What?
There's live action pieces with kids in high school who go into the computer and have adventures and save the world.
Oh,
or
that
whatever.
sounds ass.
It's god awful.
That sounds terrible. JSC Hong. I might write a fanfic sequel to The Shadow over Innsmouth called Raiders of Innsmouth about the raid on Innsmouth. Should I do it? Yeah, it's fucking public domain. Goddamn, go for it. What do you think? Fucking Lovecraft's ghost is gonna come back from the grave and kick you in the dick or some shit? No. Do it! Do it, goddammit. Is that it?
That looks to be it.
That is it, ladies and gents. Thank you for joining us here on this fantabulous episode of RazörFist Arcade Live with Ghost of a Tale for Terran Gal. I am RazörFist. Godspeed.